You are now listening to the Odd Valley Podcast.
I clicked it late.
Hi, and welcome to Odd Valley Tavern. I am Mochi, your host, and this is Jacob and Miguel, my co-hosts, and we are back again, our monthly drinking podcast. So, we're happy to be here with you.
Yep.
I hope everyone's well.
Yeah,
Right,
I do hope everyone's well. This is our first episode in the year.
2025.
Yeah.
2025.
First episode of the new year.
Yeah,
Yes,
so,
correct.
we're going to get it started right.
Let me ask you, guys, do you know what AD and BC stands for?
No.
We got a yes from the Studio Fairy.
Uh-huh.
Because, a lot of people think it's after death and before Christ, right? Which is not correct.
No, it's not.
Which is
Something else.
I mean, okay, yes, I do know what those things are, but you just said it weirdly, and I was like, what?
BC and AD.
Well, because it was random. You were like...
Oh, it's because we were just talking about years. Because
Okay.
I was talking to a bunch of people, and it blew their minds that it was like Latin for like AD is Latin for in the year of our Lord, and BC is Latin for something. I forget that one.
Well, now we're not going to...
not before Christ.
You can't come at us with a tidbit
And
and
then
not
not
give us the
complete it.
fucking thing.
Yes.
It's
The fuck?
no,
Yes.
see, this is wrong. Cambridge.
Why don't you
What
tell
the
us?
fuck?
This
Now
says
we're gonna
before
have to look
Christ,
it
which
up
is
ourselves.
incorrect.
Oh
BC.
my god.
BC definition Latin. See, it's AD stands for Anno Domini,
Okay.
and BC stands for Ante Christum Natum, before Christ was born.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
I think that
So there you
it's
go.
the same.
Interesting, right?
Yes. Very.
Actually, I think BC is like more like before Christ.
Yeah.
So it's...
But AD
exactly the same.
isn't after death because, well, it's because people think AD is after death because it's like they didn't die. He didn't die. It's like year 0 or whatever. Year 1 is
It's all
when
bullshit
Christ
anyway.
was born,
Yeah.
It's all
right?
fucking bullshit.
No, I know it's all bullshit, but it's just weird that we're still using that. You know what I mean? So, like,
Well, you're
it's like
still using
he-
a lot of things.
technically, if it was AD was after he died, it would have been like AD 30 whatever when Christ was killed. Wasn't he? He was like in his 30s,
AD
right?
would be like 0. After
No,
he
I'm
died,
saying like
after he died, it technically like
right. I know what you're saying, but I'm saying like if AD meant that, it would be in the year of Anno Domini 30 something when he did die.
This is... Oh, I don't want to... Who is this for?
What the fuck did Jesus die?
So then it would be a negative calendar at some point,
Yeah, yeah, that's correct.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because,
technically
when he was
BC
just
is
sperm-
negative.
Yeah,
right. You're going
technically,
backwards.
yes.
Because 1 BC is like negative
It's BC
1.
then AD. You had me confused because you said AD first, but yes, correct.
Yeah.
So it's like 2,000 years BC. No, why don't you just call it negative
2025.
negative 2020?
So like, should our calendar be like however many billion years that the Earth was?
No,
the Earth
it's all made up.
We'll track it from that year. Like
The fact that we add
What
a
year
day
is
every
this?
4 years just to make sure
Yeah.
we stay on season, isn't
Yeah.
that kind of bullshit too?
well, that brings us back to 2024, which was a leap year. I was just talking to my brother.
Oh yeah, it was a leap year.
357 days
That's what I'm saying. We add
Yeah.
we add a day every year.
in the year of our Lord.
No,
I'm sorry. Go
Why
ahead.
do we have so many clips?
I don't know.
Oh,
why
okay.
the clips are there.
They were from the setup.
Oh.
I
I was
had-
like, why?
I wasn't-
are there
I forgot they were
10,000
there.
Clips here. Anyways, while these guys are nerding out on whatever the fuck this is, because I stopped listening.
It was completely
Poly-
random and unplanned.
Yeah, because I stopped
always is.
listening after BC was what we all thought it was.
So
I know
BC
what
was
you
correct.
said.
Whoever
Yeah,
said that,
BC
good
was.
on you.
BC was right.
Good on you.
Okay.
Don't
AD
listen to
is
Jacob.
Yeah,
I was half right.
correct. It
was half
it's still
right.
right. So it's
You come with your tidbits knowing what's right.
yes. And
I only
so,
have half of the story.
Yeah. But anyways, to first-time listeners or tuner-inners or whatever the fuck, watchers. I don't know why I said tuner-inners.
I like
Tuner
that.
inners works.
Could that be?
I mean, it
Sort
it
of
just
like how
came
we're
out.
going to do laundry later.
It just came out, so I don't know.
Remember laundry?
What?
Not housekeeping. It's laundry.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
we're doing
Fuck.
laundry.
This is why we need to have a list of our terms.
It's called laundry, dude.
Dude, I actually found really old documents, and I remembered like one of them was really vulgar. It was like jerking off of elf or something meant like taking a shot.
Who the fuck knows?
I had to look that
This
up.
is like
Let me look that
that's
up.
weird stuff, and we all know that Jacob can't be trusted. He needs to provide the proof.
I'm gonna find the
I
note
don't know
right now.
about the
What note was
jerking
it?
off elves.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh no.
Terms.
It was in the Slack.
Yeah,
He
I think I
found an old
sent it.
document and he showed it in the Slack, and I'm like, the fuck is this shit? And it was like a bunch of stuff you guys had done. I don't fucking know,
Did
dude.
we do that? I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know.
Joy. So like,
Anyways.
I went back to my old Evernote to like pull notes out of there because Evernote's horrible now. I just use Google Drive now, and I found old bets that we never did. Okay, bets like bet solutions that
yes.
we were supposed to do that we never did. Like Lucy was supposed to paint Kevin's nails or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, he only
Stuff
did
like that.
one, but that's just because we all know that. I'm sorry, Kevin. I love you. I know you're not listening because you're working, so that's fine. But he likes to welch on bets all the time. He says he's going to do something, and he just doesn't do it. He's only done one bet.
Here we go. Terms: jerking off a giant. I need a beer.
Okay.
Beer fist. Male brunch.
I don't understand what.
Those are the only two terms we had.
What?
That's it.
Those are dumb.
I'm gonna put this in here. Laundry.
Yeah.
Laundry, I think, works because it's like
Yeah, 'cause it
housekeeping,
makes
but
sense.
you're doing laundry.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Okay. Well,
Kevin's a very
anyways-
brilliant mind.
Anyways, we are a drinking podcast. So for first-time listeners, we do like to drink on this podcast. That's why we do it once a month. So if you are of age, wherever you're listening to us, please drink with us. It's so fun. It's so much more fun than like listen to us just like talk about weird, stupid shit while you're sober. It makes much more sense when you're drunk, to be honest. So drink with us. It'll be fun.
I'm disgusting.
We do like to do it around happy hour if possible. So we are at the tail end, but it still counts. So we're going to do it. We like to start off the show with a preliminary shot. So we'll do that first before we do our laundry. So we normally drink from our non-sponsor, Jameson, which is what we do have in our shot glass right now. And yes, so I do realize we aren't supposed to really be shooting this, but guess what? We're in America. We'll do whatever the fuck we want to do. So let's do it.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Let's have a good episode.
Give him the boot. You don't want the boot.
The boo box.
And so with our shot taken, with a shot taken,
That's rough.
yeah, because old, it's bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
I fucking
That's how
hate
it
that.
is.
I'm worried that the bottle I have at the house.
It will be.
It's
If
gonna
it's
be
been
rough.
a while,
It's been a while,
it's
dude.
going
Yeah.
to be rough. Okay.
But that bottle that we finished on New Year's Eve, that was old too. But that one was. I thought that one was fine.
Something else
Yeah.
to shoot.
This was rough though.
There's nothing left.
Oh, we do have. There is a Jameson, but it's the
Kettle one.
We could do
special one.
Yeah, just grab whatever Jameson you can find down there.
Yeah, it's on the
don't
top shelf. It has a green, completely green and beige label.
So
Yeah, that one's gonna be
there's a
rough.
conversation about whether the
It's
Earth
a
is.
Jameson bottle, and it's green and beige. That's what the label is.
It's on the top shelf. Don't
There's a conversation in the chat between me and our tour bartender on whether or not the Earth is flat or hollow.
Oh,
It's been proven to be flat, and we all know there's a giant turtle and elephants beneath it.
There you go.
I believe it.
And the lizard people can go fuck themselves.
We don't like
They
lizards.
probably do
Gross.
all day
We
long.
don't like it.
And each other.
But so we are going to our topic today is going to be 2024 in review. I know, cliche, but you were going to do it because we love it. But before we get into it, let's have Jacob take over and do the laundry.
Yep.
All right.
Got a lot of laundry to do.
Got a lot of laundry.
That was my laundry goofy right there. Hey, what's up? You're watching this maybe on Twitch. Check out all our shit on YouTube. You can search for Odd Valley Studios, Neon Pocket Dimension, Neon Gaming Dimension. We have a lot of interesting stuff coming up this year, 2025. So follow all that stuff. You can Google any of it. Also, we're on pretty much all the socials, same stuff at NPD Squad for our Neon Pocket Dimension nerdy stuff, and then for this stuff, obviously, at Odd Valley Pod, I think on Twitch. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have today. Not a lot going on.
Did we start a Blue Sky?
I think we have a Blue Sky. We don't have an Odd Valley Blue Sky yet. Okay. I think there's a Neon Pocket Dimension Blue Sky. But I think if you just Google Neon Pocket Dimension, you can find all our stuff. But yeah, definitely check out our YouTube channels because that's where we're going to be doing a lot of stuff.
And there are also NPD stickers still.
Yes.
A lot.
I feel like you should just do
If you want to just fill the form out, I might just send them to you.
Yes.
Just let me know.
Guess what? We just need to get the ones with the QR code.
Yes,
already.
That's true.
Because
we'll ship it.
Because we just need the QR codes. Because when we were at CES, I was like, I wish I had. I wish I had
sticker.
Yeah,
right?
Because everyone that I would be like, here's a sticker, here's a sticker, here's a sticker. I don't give a fuck.
Yep. And you will get a sticker.
Like I would have like just left it anywhere.
Yep.
Like where you had to put your business card,
Bam!
sticker. Like it didn't even fucking matter. I would have just done it. You know what I mean?
What is it?
Everywhere I go to, sticker.
And I'm always going somewhere.
Yeah.
So I could always stick them places.
Yes.
And then someone might scan the QR code.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you gotta
Just needs to happen. It needs to happen.
Yeah, it needs to happen.
I think it's link.tree/Neon Pocket Dimension.
I believe so. Yes.
Which will be in the. Yes, it is.
There's a form there you can fill out. And
it's actually linktr.
Yeah.
.ee. The fuck. /Neon Pocket Dimension, but we'll have that in the
Just
YouTube
Neon Pocket
below.
Dimension Linktree. Google that, and it'll come up. I think.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Totally, and
Perfect.
you'll find all our stuff. But yeah, we have a lot we're doing this year. We're gonna actually kind of like do some different things, kind of change things up the way we're doing conducting business. As for Odd Valley, this show will continue to be a monthly thing, like we're doing.
Monthly thing, like we're doing.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have
Which is
all
great.
our.
That's why I encourage you guys, since it is only a month, to just fucking get drunk with us, because we also only really get drunk with you. Like,
That's true.
This drunk, yes. Only here.
This drunk, yes.
I don't get this
like
drunk
once
at home
a month.
or by myself.
Not-
No.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I
I'm
hope
just
you get
saying.
this
So
drunk
do it
with
with
us.
us.
Also, might have some kind of interesting stuff going on with Arturo in the chat
Oh, I would love that.
for the Odd Valley
By the
Studios
way,
channel.
that-
Maybe
Yes. That's
talk to
right.
him about something really
and
cool.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love
and
that.
just
see
some
that
really
happen.
fun content. So
Yeah, let's see
I'm
that
just looking
happen.
forward to 2025.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm dead.
All right.
Cool.
So laundry's done. Next up is our Wheel of Misfortune, Trebek. We'll bust it out. Basically, that is our wheel. It has words on it. We spin it twice. And
Nice.
whatever word it lands
I like
on,
those.
we're gonna... Oh, yeah, put that there. That is
Those
my...
are
That's
nice
a
little
special...
pens.
Yeah,
like
those
those.
are my journaling
Her
pens.
journaling pens.
So you guys get to use them. They probably have the little
Wait.
ball things on it still.
You get to use them for what? Are we doing an activity?
Yes.
Were you not listening?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, well, I'll tell
I'm
him the
producing a
activity
show.
No, this was said earlier. You definitely
No, I
weren't
was
listening.
not. I was
listening.
I was
Okay.
setting shit up.
He was setting shit up.
Very
That's
good.
okay. That's okay. So our Wheel of Misfortune. So we're gonna spin it twice, and whatever words it lands on, we're gonna go ahead and drink every time you hear that word.
Exactly.
Right?
Let's see what we got.
So we drink, you drink, we all drink.
All right, Miguel, do you want to read them?
No, you can read them.
You wanna read 'em?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yes.
can read them. That's fine.
No, yeah, you go ahead.
I wrote them.
Do a thing.
Yeah, Miguel will
All right.
read them, and he could spin
All right.
the wheel.
All right, so we got our regular drink, drunk. We have the word shit. This is a bad one. We
Oh,
don't want
fuck
this one
yeah.
because we'll get
America's tits.
2024
Mm-hmm.
movies, music, TV shows, TV/shows, but it's TV shows, books, like, love, hate, and then the word fuck, and then meme.
Oh yeah.
So-
We had to have meme in
So
there.
some of these are bad because
We say it a lot.
we'll have to watch our sailor mouths.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
So we don't get completely shit-faced.
Yeah, and
So
these are words we could possibly
All right.
say.
Is it easy for you to spin it? Miguel,
Yes.
go spin it.
Wheel of misfortune, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Show
You
us.
better remember that rhyme all the time because that's
I like
what you're
that.
going to say.
It's just Animaniacs.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, we got like, love,
Love, hate.
hate. Okay,
Okay.
that's number one.
You spin the next one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Go the other way. Yeah.
Was that the other way?
Yeah, it was.
2024.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Not too
At
bad.
least we didn't get the curse words.
Yes. If we got the curse words, it would have been.
So it was
Done for
like,
us.
love, hate, 2024, right?
Yep.
All right. So in the chat, you could type words if you want to recall them.
So anytime you hear the words like, love, hate, or 2024, you have to take a drink.
There you go. And remember, every time you hear a bell, type command bell in the chat so we can count the bells. And there's all sorts of commands. I think you could do exclamation command. Yeah, and you get,
I
you get
can't
a
wait
list
to
of
try
commands.
that, by the way.
A lot of really interesting
It'll be so fun. I'll do a
chat
video on
stuff.
it
So
too,
what was that?
Not just thing.
4 or 5?
That was 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
4.
Can I actually have one more beer, please?
Yeah.
So, as we're gonna get into it, because you already saw it, basically at the end of the surprise at the end of the thing, Jacob could now pay attention to what I was saying.
Thanks, Sadie.
Since we are doing a 2024 in review, my activity for the guys and for us is that we are going to write letters to ourselves. Goals, everything that you want to put in there, and then we're gonna seal it up, and then we're gonna open it next year when we do our podcast, our January podcast.
Okay,
We're gonna
that would
open
be
it up
interesting.
on.
So-
we're gonna open up on air, and we're gonna do it.
Did
I
you
busted
say
out
the-
my special stationery, and I'm letting them use my journaling pens.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
It's
we're gonna
fancy.
seal it with wax.
I feel.
It's going to be official. Yeah.
Oh,
I see the
official.
wax sealer.
out.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so
Wax
no
out,
one's
yeah.
gonna open it up beforehand. We're not gonna share
Okay.
it with each other, and we'll do
Question.
that at the end of the podcast.
Question: when are we gonna do this? Is it gonna? Are we just gonna like be writing and
No,
like
it's
not
just-
talking?
no,
or
it's
is it gonna be
just
like
saying at the
after?
At the
I
end,
thought.
after we're done.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we're not gonna record
Okay.
ourselves doing
No,
it.
we're
Okay,
just going
okay.
to, after
We're
we're
just-
done, we'll
Okay.
do it, and then we'll seal
So
them
we
up.
what we'll do is we'll
Maybe
just
you can
we'll
I mean,
record
you
like
could-
a
that.
video or
Yeah,
something,
you
and
could
then
record
we'll
that, or it
post
could be
that to our
after
socials.
podcast
Exactly.
stuff. if
Put
you
on the
want.
YouTube, yeah. Put it on the shorts.
So
yeah.
I don't know if you guys got last year. Spotify had me make a time capsule.
Let me look
I
that
didn't
up.
like.
Let me
I
look
didn't
that up.
get that. That
You
would have
didn't
been
get
cool.
that. So
No, I mean it's there's Spotify Wrapped, which I know
well,
what
there's
that is, right?
But then it had me make a time capsule and ask me certain questions,
Oh.
and then it had me choose different songs for the questions,
oh,
and then it had me draw something, and then I forgot I did it, obviously.
Yes.
Because it came up the other day, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, why is it in a rice cooker? My time capsule was a rice
What?
cooker, so I
Yeah.
chose a rice cooker.
all right. Let me.
So it was kind of cool. I thought it was interesting. So not everyone got that.
I was gonna say how Asian of you, but
how Asian
Mexicans
of you.
also
Yeah, we eat
love
rice. Yeah,
so
we eat rice.
so I was like,
That's what people forget.
And
I think
beans,
everyone
hello.
calls us beaners,
okay, question.
We're also ricers.
but we eat rice.
A
That's
producer
true.
question.
Yes.
My headphones keep on beeping, like burp. Does that mean it's dying?
Is it beeping or is it buzzing?
It's not buzzing. It's doing a little chirp
I think it's dead.
It's probably
every
dying.
once.
Let me
in a
get you.
while.
Let me grab you a different
Okay.
one.
Let me find the thing. So
That
I
would
can
be
maybe-
cool. I would have loved it.
I think we left that. We left
I
that
would
one
have
on
loved
last
doing a
time.
Spotify time capsule. I love
Yeah, that's
listening
interesting.
to my Wrapped. You know, and
Yeah,
it's
Wrapped can be
like
fun.
my 2024
Yeah, it was,
Wrap.
It was my playlist, my 2024 playlist in a bottle,
Ooh, that's
Thank you.
two.
Yeah.
Nice.
and I chose a rice cooker.
So please in the
There's
chat,
like different things you could choose.
just like I
wish
did
we-
that
they
one
asked
time,
us.
hit exclamation bell, and then it will count the amount of bells.
But anyways, so we're basically going to talk about things that we discovered or we love in 2024.
Bell.
So,
Bing.
I forgot 2024.
Oh, I see my sister in the chat. Hey, what's up?
and we said the L word.
Oh, yeah, you did say the L word.
shit. That was 3?
Yeah, it was 3.
So, I don't know if you want to take turns or are we gonna?
Oh, you found it.
How do you want to do it?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I found like the website here when I was gonna look through this. Really
I'm
quick.
surprised they didn't send that to everybody.
I have like a
No,
thing.
see, you're special.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're doing it this year, are they?
No,
Gonna pop-
they didn't send me one either.
So okay, real quick, Spotify talk. This won't be long, but they fired like the Wrapped person, the guy who like ran their entire like end of year rap thing. They
had one person to do that.
No, I mean there
Okay.
was like one major guy who was
It
doing
makes
all of it.
sense.
To do the rap.
Hold on, let me finish talking. They fired him so they could use AI to generate most of the raps, which is why the rap this year was a bunch of AI garbage that it was spitting out toward you.
Well, this is what I'll say about Spotify. I like Spotify in general.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things. Obviously, Joe Rogan's on Spotify. I fucking hate Joe Rogan.
Everyone's
His
on
shows
Spotify, though.
His shows should... Well, no. Not the way Joe Rogan is. He's being paid millions and millions of dollars to be on Spotify.
Yeah,
They
but
back
it's
the
always
show.
like
But anyway, I digress. I'm not even going to think about that. My issue
Back
with
a lot of
Spotify
shows.
is it'll tell me my most listened artists, and I've never listened to the band.
oh,
And that just
doesn't
tells
do that to
you-
me.
sense.
That just tells you that they're either running something in the background to get these artists promoted, to be put on your, like, your most listened to. And it's bullshit. Like, because I don't listen to that shit.
That's never
I don't know.
happened to
That's
me.
never happened to me. Everything
I have seen
is
shit on my,
correct
like,
for mine.
get back into this. Like, I never listened to that.
Oh, that's never happened to me.
Someone's
actually.
got your login, man.
No, they don't.
Because like,
Spotify's bullshit sometimes.
honestly,
to be 100%
I will
honest
tell
with
you.
It
No,
really is.
look, I
Probably.
believe you on that, but just as far as my experience, like every time they do tell me what I've most listened to, it's been correct for the year, right? Like,
And I get that.
So, but I don't. My gripe with Spotify is that like I'm the kind of listener who like. And I told Jacob this. That's why I like Pandora more personally. It's because I'm the type of person who wants to. Okay, this is an artist I love. Show me show me songs or artists that are close to that.
Similar. Yeah.
That are similar to
Yeah.
that. And then so that I could discover
Yeah.
like different artists, because I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but I could tell you this is the type of song, this is the type of person I like to listen to. Show me different people that are kind of similar to that, and I love that. But
Many artists that way.
yeah, I found many artists that way,
Yeah.
and Spotify does not do a good job at that. But the problem with Pandora is that Pandora does it, but they play mostly old songs and repeated songs.
It's all
like
really
they don't
old
really
stuff.
like have a greater database like Spotify does. That's why I think if Spotify could do it, then I probably would be more into it.
I would say Spotify does it to a degree, but I don't think it's probably as good as,
No, it's
as
not.
Pandora.
Hold on.
What?
Spotify is shit for a radio station. If that's what you're trying to do, is what Pandora does, it's horrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
horrible.
I found a million artists through Spotify. You just have to learn how to use it properly. You don't use the radio. You can just use like artists or you can like create, like there's a way to create a playlist and then create a playlist based off that playlist that gives you a bunch of other artists. But like some of that stuff you can't use on the mobile app
No, but
either.
I don't like that.
So it's like look, all I'm saying is that
I
yes,
don't
there's
create
obviously
playlists.
there's problems with Spotify.
There's a lot of problems with Spotify. Joe Rogan. Fuck you.
because this is the thing. Like,
Joe Rogan is
I
everywhere,
understand-
bro.
I
Like
understand what you're saying.
financed by every platform, but like we don't need to get into
I
all this.
understand what you're saying about
I'm just saying that you can use Spotify to find artists because I do it all the time.
No, but
Start
I
doing
understand
it properly.
I understand what
Well,
you're saying
no,
with
this
that.
is no, and
That's
I
all
get
I'm
that, but to go and tell someone you're not doing it properly, that
which I understand is
that
the
right
problem.
there is a fucking barrier, and it's
It is a
bullshit.
barrier.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
because
correct.
the thing is, I do know what you're talking about because I've done that. I've created a playlist, and what it does is that, like, I add songs, and there on the bottom it says these are the recommended songs based on the songs
Yeah.
you are putting on here. But I don't want that because the thing is like, okay, but I don't know those songs. I have to click on
no.
everything so that I know what it
Again,
sounds like.
we don't need to get
wanna
into
do
a
that.
Spotify-based conversation. I'm just saying that Spotify.
Well, we already are.
I'm just saying Spotify helps you find artists if you know how to use it properly. The problem is that it's not user friendly.
User friendly. So
Yeah.
Let's move on to another topic.
Okay, so
Thank you.
how do we want to do the thing, right? Do we want to do each one of us?
Wait, you play that for you, but what about us? I think we had
No, that was for everyone.
That was for everyone.
Oh.
That,
Okay.
yeah,
It
that
better
was
be
like
for everybody.
that was like end of the
Yes.
conversation. Like the more you know.
are
Because
we
I
gonna
don't have a
take turns?
soundboard here, you
Yeah, are we
motherfucker.
gonna take turns,
Are you
or
just-
are we gonna go one by one?
You just tell me what you want and I'll play it. Because I have even more. I've been having this one.
Get ready for a surprise!
Go ahead.
Okay, so are we gonna take? Do you want to take turns, or are we gonna go one by one?
Okay, so real quick.
Well, I would say we should choose a topic.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, okay, so what I did was on Slack, I pulled a bunch of articles. They're just lists. When it comes to a year review of 2024, and I said that so we could drink. There's a lot of angles that you can take. So I think it's fair to either like start a conversation or go round robin. Now, if we start a conversation, that could go too long in one category. If we go round robin, we can just pick one thing at a time
That's good.
and attack
Sure.
it.
Let's
I
do
just
that.
thought we could have like a real like open forum style conversation, but let's just try to limit ourselves to like move on past something, right? So
Okay,
like,
sure.
I mean, there's movies, there's things that happen, there's like albums that came out. I mean, like, what are you most passionate about? Like Mochi Squeeze, you're basically the host of the show. So what would you like to start with?
Well, first of all, for me, I did a lot of reading this year. I
Okay.
mean, I do all the time, but
Yep.
personally, this year I've discovered new things, like new artists and new types of
Authors,
Yeah, yes, authors. I've
book artists,
they are book artists.
Book
You're
artists.
welcome.
written
But
word artists.
authors and I've discovered authors that I may not be really into, which I've never kind of. I don't know. I love books so much that sometimes I never realized that there could be author writing styles that I don't really like.
100%.
Which is weird, which is a new concept for me, because I usually try to find a thing that I like about it. Like every time I read, right? Like
So
kind of-
you'll power through the book anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll try
Really?
to power through a book anyways.
That's hard sometimes.
It's hard sometimes,
Yeah.
yes, but I do, and then I find that either I really ended up loving it, or I really was like, I really never say I hate it.
But I guess my question would be:
And that's a
have
bell?
you ever
Nice.
have you ever when you didn't hate it? That's two bells. Did you ever go and read another book by that same author at that point? Probably not. I would think no.
Okay, and Jacob knows this about me, which is weird, and you guys, and I don't care what anyone has to say, so go ahead and hate me for it, but I
Oh,
never remember.
she said it again. Okay, this is
I
bad.
never remember a person's name.
Really.
No.
Wait, okay,
Like,
a
so-
person like a character or
An
like
artist,
an author?
whatever. Like, I will never be able to tell you who they are unless I actively, unless I really fucking loved it.
Okay.
Unless I fucking
So-
loved
so
it.
you
That's
could-
two. That's
you-
two bells.
And
You could
even
read a
then-
book. You could read a book by someone you absolutely thought the book was the greatest thing ever,
and not remember who it was.
and not remember who it was.
Yes, absolutely.
Really? So you wouldn't make a point to go, oh, let me read the rest of their books.
No.
Okay, so this might be a contentious.
But I will say this is the
Very
first year.
interesting.
That's why this is the first year I remembered an author I loved, and I
God damn it,
remember
Joy.
an author that I hated.
God damn it.
What are you fucking doing, woman? Trying to kill
So-
us?
Okay, so who did you love and hate this year?
Okay, so
There's no other way to say it.
yeah, true. No other way to say it.
I forgot what Odd Valley was. And I'm now
So
being forced to remember.
there's two parts to my my book thing that
Okay.
I'm going to talk about
Okay.
for 2024.
Oh yeah, she said.
Fuck.
She said the date. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's true. That's another one.
But so
Please give me another
Are
beer.
you done?
Yeah.
so
Because
Taking
you
some
motherfuckers
big ass
can't-
sips, dude.
first
But that's what I do.
first off,
Slow it down, buddy.
Is
Slow
there
it down.
is there not a? Oh no, it's different.
Wait, hold
first
on,
off,
hold on. You want a bottle?
while we're all mixing our drinks, 'cause
There was like a triple
I'm about to say a whole bunch of
in
words
there.
Go
It's
ahead.
a blue
a bunch
pla-
of times right now.
Tall boy
So
blue
let's
can.
make
No,
the
there was some
thing.
stuff in there, dude. I don't know how many of those are crap.
No, you're cool.
There's that one.
That one I want Joy to try, because I got it for her. Because the other day she tried a pale ale and she
The
was like,
Asylum?
"Oh, I really like this." Yeah, you know.
From San Clemente.
Yeah.
So this is a drink check. I know
Drink
it's not in
check.
the chat, but
Drink check.
I am drinking a Fuzzy Logic
Oh God.
Hazy Peach IPA by Bottle Logic. I think they're out of Anaheim. It's pretty good. I
Nice.
like it.
What
good.
does it taste like? Like, is it? I mean,
Here,
is it like
just
sour?
Just
Is
try it. No, it just tastes like an IPA with a little bit of peach.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so basically, since you asked me, I
yeah, that's good.
realized that
Ooh.
I love Emily Henry.
Okay.
Okay,
That's another bell.
Oh yeah, she said. Thank you, Studio Fairy.
I love her. I feel
Again,
like it's an
woman.
easy read.
Okay.
You could, when you want to just shut your brain off and just, get into a world where everything is just easy breezy, cover girl. That is a book.
Is it young adult?
No.
No, oh, okay.
But it's romance.
It is. Oh, it's a romance book. Okay.
Ah.
It's romance. And the way that she writes is very like...
Is it like stereotypical romance where the covers got the...
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
because
so
I'm
okay.
about to talk about that.
Okay,
So get ready.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm
so-
getting ahead of myself.
So, because a little bit about me about reading. I am absolutely, I read a lot of literature like that everyone loves, like, all that crazy stuff, like intellectual type of literature when I was like in high school and when I was in college, and I never want to read it again, period. Because I don't like being depressed, because a lot of that shit is fucking depressing.
It can be. Yep.
And I don't want to have to like look up every single word.
Okay.
I'm
you don't
sorry.
know it.
Like
Yeah, no, true.
I don't want to do that.
True.
I did it with Dante's Inferno, which I will say is my favorite literary like book, I guess, because
Yeah.
I read it. I tried to read it in Latin when I was in high school, and then I translated it.
Oh, you were... What the fuck?
Because I loved it, but it took a very long time. And do I remember the Latin? No, because I was like, when I did this, I was like 17 or something.
Good for
'cause I
you.
know it was terrible. I would never ask anyone to do that again. I did it once, and I'll never do it again. Okay, but anyways, I don't like reading. Now I don't like reading like that. I like reading that takes you away, basically, and it's easy, and you don't need to really.
Damn.
I would argue
Sorry.
that's all reading is, even if you're reading something.
True,
Right,
yes.
right, because
But
that's-
basically, I just don't want to have to get out a fucking dictionary. Every
You
fucking
don't.
time.
You don't.
I
Okay.
just don't wanna
Okay.
do that
Fair enough.
shit.
Fair enough.
I just don't
Yeah.
want to do that shit. I'm sorry. And people might hate me for that, but you know what?
No.
People aren't gonna hate you for that.
Who cares? Who the fuck
Also,
cares?
by the way, that's 2 bells.
I was gonna say, to be 100% honest, too, I know there's a lot of people out there that didn't even read a book last year, so
Yeah.
they can't hate. Really.
I mean, yeah,
Again.
because there are a lot of book snobs that will be.
oh, there
like,
are, but I mean, at that point, you just don't talk to those people.
Yeah, no, I don't. But anyway, so back to Emily Henry. She is like, it's like having reading her stuff and reading her writing is basically like talking to your best friend.
Oh, okay.
It's like talking to your best friend. So it's like really easy, and I could see how it would be could be adapted into a movie or a TV.
Is
So
it
if
good
it's
enough to be
correct-
that?
Yes, I think there is a book that she did right now that is being adapted into a movie. And if people, this is my thing, if someone fucks it up, then they're dumb, because her books, the way it's written,
It should be easily done.
Easily transferable. It's not like when they did Ender's Game, or when they did Harry Potter, or when they did some other things where or Ready Player One, where, like, yes, the world is like big. You know, you got to build this big ass world and put it into a movie when you had all these books to fucking do that, right?
Yep.
This is not like that. So whoever does it, like, don't fuck it up, because then you're gonna, you know.
You heard her. It's easy.
Yeah, but so that's an author that I remember.
Okay.
And I would love to read more of her books.
Look, she's behind you.
What is an author that you disliked?
Author that I did not like.
Guess what? Like is the word.
Yes.
Too.
See?
So that's 3. Nice try.
I've come to find out that this is going to be a controversial one. Sorry, don't cancel me. But I do not like Grady Hendrix.
I don't know what that means.
I don't like Grady Hendrix. He's the one that wrote the Final Girl Support Group.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I remember talking to you guys about this when we almost died in Death Valley and got accepted. We were almost going to get recruited by the drum sex cult.
I would have been okay with at least meeting them and then having them give me the pitch to join.
To join the
and
sex
then,
cult?
and then to see if I'd join or not. I probably wouldn't have joined.
I mean,
But
I don't
You're just
know.
trying to scope out,
But
like,
yeah.
all the bodies.
You know, everyone wants the invite,
Like, how sexy is everyone?
right? Like, everyone wants the invite. If you don't get the invite, you feel sad.
If everyone's 50,
I mean, that's true.
maybe not.
But so
it depends on the 50-year-old.
I don't
I mean,
really like.
I said, if everyone's 50.
Depends on the 50-year-old.
I mean, when you're saying that,
Also depends. Yeah, he's right.
It depends on the
saying if
50-year-old.
all of them.
It depends.
We are like 40. That's
it depends
not even
on
like,
the 50-year-old, dude.
No, but I'm saying if all of them are 50, that means that some of them.
No,
At
you
this
don't know
rate,
that.
like, we're 40.
I'm just saying possibly.
They could be younger and
could
still
be-
be butt-ass ugly, dude.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But okay.
Sorry,
No
all
offense
you-
to anybody.
Sorry,
I'm
all the
just saying.
ugly people out
So
there.
Grady Hendrix, I did not. Is not my fave. I tried to read the book. I tried to get through it. I don't know if it's like. I'm gonna try to give him another chance and finish the book. Remember I told you. I'm gonna try to give him the chance.
Are any of these books, were they written last year? Or are they just books you read last year?
No, it's just books that I read last year.
Hey, you know,
What's a book that was written last
No,
year
but
that
the
you
thing
read?
is, it's
This is
like
the thing,
with
Jacob.
books,
I'm just
that's
curious.
not how it works. Because you like sometimes like
even with games, I think that
with books,
for some of us, that's not how.
Yeah.
with books it's like
No, I'm just curious. Just out of curiosity, not
there
like,
are no books that were
To
released
limit
this
you.
year that I read.
Or last year, you mean?
Okay.
Last year that I read.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
it's not
just out of curiosity.
With books, it's kind of harder. Like I would have to really be following.
excuse me.
Like
You'd have to be like, oh, this book's coming out, and I really want to read
and then
it.
I also don't, and because I
But
go
people
off.
do that.
Yeah, and people
No,
do
yeah,
that.
they do, right.
But I go off of book recommendations and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I mean, maybe with Emily Henry now because I know I like her. If
Yeah.
she releases
She's
a
putting,
book,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
yeah, then I would be like, ooh, okay, I'll get that.
So that's kind of like your gal right now.
So how many books does she currently have out?
It's a good
Is it a
list.
lot?
I think I have. So right now I have
20 or
3 of
something like
them. And then
shit.
I think
she's young too, from what I just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
I
3
feel
of
like
them,
it's
and I think she
in
has
the
like
teens,
2
at least.
or 3 more. But I don't know. I'm not really familiar with. I didn't research her.
let's see.
Like
Emily-
after that, I didn't really
Henry.
research her.
So I
'Cause
guess
I would-
the question is, are you going to?
Yes. So before, because
Cool.
so she was in my list of books to read
Okay.
at first, and I didn't pull the trigger to read it. The reason why I decided to is because my cousin, who also reads a lot, bought me the books for my
okay.
birthday.
Okay,
She bought me
she's at
3 of-
11 books.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she bought
So
me 3
over-
of
over
the
10.
books.
She's young too.
I know.
Yeah, she bought me 3 of the books for my birthday.
Actually,
and
it's
then
10.
I read them, and I was like, ooh, I like her. So that, and I was like, it's good, like, she got me those books, because I would have waited. I would have waited probably, and I probably would not have discovered her this year. Because I felt, I had a inkling that she might be like Colleen Hoover. and I do not like Colleen Hoover. I don't.
Not
Who
sure
dat?
that is
Like
either,
her.
but
She's
dat?
she did the movie. So right now she's getting popular because she did the movie It Ends With Us. And a lot of girls read it. And then it's the one with Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. And they're like fighting or something like behind the scenes. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't
Drama.
really. A lot of women
Look, she's
love
behind
her.
her. She's behind us right
A
now.
lot of women love
white
her.
lady.
A lot of women
That's
love
white
her.
lady.
And I don't like her books. Sorry.
okay.
I just
No.
Okay. Well, she's from Texas.
Different people write differently, and
Yeah.
you're 100%.
So
I don't think you're into the
so
Texas
her,
lady.
I've never read one of her books, but I read the synopsis and I don't like the subject matters that she.
And you
does.
don't even
All
like.
right.
Okay.
Here's
I don't
a
like the
couple.
Fair
subject
enough.
matter.
Here's a couple. We got It Ends With Us, Verity, It Starts With Us, Ugly Love.
But everyone says that if I'm gonna try to read a book of hers, I should try Verity because it's not
Okay.
like any of her other books.
Okay.
So I do have that on my list.
So
but I don't know.
she might have one book that's different from the rest.
Yes.
But she's
Okay.
got this
Yes.
the way she writes over here to make money.
Okay, so to shorten
Good call.
this, so
Good call.
those are the people that I love and hate.
Okay.
I'm drunk already.
Are you? Oh yeah. I mean, I was drinking yesterday.
I haven't drank in like a
And
week,
then
so I don't know.
but I will say this year for me, and which I feel like is also the year of this genre of books,
Okay. Romance.
is the year of ACOTAR.
Oh
and,
yeah,
and fantasy smut.
true. Really quick, can I just shout out some Emily Henry books because I shout out the author you didn't like.
I'm going to tell you in a second.
Funny Story, Beach Read, Book Lovers, Happy Place,
Book Lovers is my favorite one.
People we
I
meet
love
on
it.
vacation, and Great Big
I go on
Beautiful
vacation.
Life.
And you know what? Oh, and People We Meet on Vacation is the one that I think they're making into a movie.
Oh, okay.
And that one is a good one too. At first, that one was my favorite one. But Book Lovers, after I read it, was my favorite one because the heroine in that book is a tall girl.
Heroin.
Is it tall? Like, they don't normally
How tall?
do that. She's
How tall
like,
are we
That's a
as
big
tall
old
as,
bitch.
like 5'9".
Okay, that's as tall as me.
I guess she's tall, but that's not
I don't know.
that tall.
I've
No,
seen a
but I
6+
mean-
foot
Okay,
woman.
a tall girl.
Yeah, that's what I
tall
was
lady.
thinking.
No,
I'm like,
but okay.
she's like 6'7".
No,
I'm like,
look.
that bitch tall.
They've made movies.
Does she
about,
have a rope ladder?
No, look, what I'm saying is that all the girls that are like in between, no one ever writes about them. Everyone really talks about the tall girl who has like too tall girl who doesn't like the 6 foot girl who is like so
Okay.
fucking tall that
Okay.
blah 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 blah
Fair.
blah.
Fair.
And then the really
Fair.
short girl who's like fucking short as fuck so then no one
Well,
cares.
what about
and then blah, blah, blah.
the taller?
Everyone that's like 5 foot to 5'9" is like no one, not even 5
Six-
foot, like maybe
six
no,
to
5
10.
foot, they're little.
6
like
to 10.
5'6"
Five,
to
six to-
5'9".
yeah.
Like no one really fucking talks about it, right? They don't talk.
Nobody gives a
about
fuck
how,
That's
about
like,
it.
really
5'6"
That is
bitch.
really interesting. That I never thought anyone cared.
Oh, we
about,
fucking
like,
hear about that.
The 5'6" to 5'9" crowd of women or people in general are not
And-
being represented.
I mean, I'm a 5'9".
In that story,
I
it's
mean,
not
I fall
like-
into that category too.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
Yeah, same as him.
No, he's 5'9".
That's why I call you Poppy.
Oh, see, okay,
It's
look,
an inch taller than me.
look. But then also in the story,
That's why I call you
the
Sama.
guy is not because you're expecting. Okay, since she's 5'9", they probably have a guy that she's into that's like 6 something.
No.
I'm drunk
No.
already.
No. At the end of the day, this is what I'll say. It doesn't matter how tall you are. You could be the woman could be 5.
No, in a book,
Oh, true.
in a book or a movie.
She's always going to be with
I'm
the
gonna
taller
roll
guy.
my. I'm
Yes.
gonna roll my eyes a little
100%.
bit.
Yes.
No,
in a
100%.
book-
You know why? Because you even said it, though.
Yes.
You have even said it. I will not date anybody who's shorter than me.
But you know why?
And it's bullshit, Joy.
But you know why? It's because the representation in movies, in film,
She's
in
been
TV
inundated.
shows, yes, in books are always the girl is way
Yeah.
shorter than the guy and blah
Okay.
blah blah.
I
But
wa-
if we
That's
had
fair.
I want
stories
some
like
tall
fair.
lady to hug and protect me.
but if we had stories
Big
like
old lady,
this,
please
if we had
wrap your
stories like
big old
this,
lady arms around me.
Oh, they're so hairy. I love it.
or even like no, because even some girls won't even date a guy that's only only 2 inches
No,
taller.
I
than
know,
them.
100%.
But I would
Yeah.
definitely do that.
This
still.
is my thing,
But it
like-
doesn't like books and stuff.
So,
don't
just
show
for the record,
representation of what our love would be.
Joy, how tall are you? 5'3", 5'6"?
5'7",
5'7"?
5'3",
5'3".
I meant to say
Get
5'7".
the fuck out of
He's
here.
drunk.
5'3".
He's drunk.
I meant to say 5'6". I was gonna because I was thinking 3
No, I
inches
thought
taller.
she was
I'm
pretty
only
close
2
to-
inches taller.
Yeah.
You're
So-
not much taller than
Yeah,
her.
no. So and sometimes
No,
I
I'm
even
taller
think-
than her by
And sometimes
2
I
You're
feel
not-
like I'm
you're not
taller
much
than.
taller than him.
So see, but in
That's
that
the
book,
correct
in Book
statement.
Lovers, she's a tall girl with a guy that's just that's her height, kind of the person that.
Oh
she's with.
no! Oh my god!
And then it's I feel like they don't show that in books. They don't have that.
I
They
have
don't
dated-
show
representation
that.
matters.
I have dated women who are my height.
Yeah, no, and
No,
that's what I
okay.
mean. Like, I think that should
Honestly-
be normalized, and I think that's why I love that book.
Dude, 90% of the chicks that I've dated were like my height. I don't know what it is, but I just
And also, I said
Just
the L word. So
taller
you guys better-
chicks and me have always been a thing.
I've dated women my height, but then after that,
And that's what I
everyone's
mean.
been shorter.
Because honestly,
it's not a choice.
I mean, it's not a big deal.
preference.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying that like
honestly-
You meet the
the
person.
data shows
Yeah.
that like
Because
the
truth-
taller ladies I get with.
because truth, right, is that on a daily life, like real life, this is what's really normal. Like this tall thing is not typically normal. It's like you are only
Yeah.
kind of like only a little bit taller than
Unless,
your.
Well,
unless
not
you live
like-
in California.
I'm technically taller than Polly Pocket.
Yeah, I know, but
No,
you're not
that's
like a
fine,
giant
but-
compared. But girls
I'm
want
just saying if-
someone where they're just like up to here to them only.
That's kind of
I don't
Polly
understand
Pocket's
that.
like up to here.
I don't know. Stand next to each other.
Joy, all I'm saying is that if you live in California,
Yeah, go over
Polly
there.
Pocket.
California is a bunch of short ladies for some reason. Okay?
Oh no, she's taller. Than
See, that's what I was gonna say. It's not like
It's-
here.
Dude, it's about 3 inches.
She's like no, it's more. Than
4, 5,
6.
Yeah.
6 inches.
Yes.
Pull out a ruler.
She's 5'2" and 3/4.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
People want.
She is a shorty.
Girls want to be like this.
Okay,
to
you
them.
can't see it, but it's real
to
cute
a
what's
guy.
happening over there.
It's very cute, but it's like this. This is what girls want. That they're like this.
Well,
Okay, hold on.
This is what I'll say. She thinks she's short, and then we'll see a woman at the grocery store.
Oh, dude.
who's
Straight
like,
up.
who's like down
Lollipop
to here
kill.
on me. She's like
No, yeah,
5
you're
foot. She's like 4'10" or something,
Yeah.
and I go, "You're a fucking giant."
I'm not sure that the chat. I'm not sure that they
Arturo,
can
you know
fully
what?
hear you.
No,
No,
that's
hold
fine.
on. Can we read what he said? Hold on. Arturo Rober Bartender said, "I'm a slut. I'll fuck anybody regardless of height."
Of course.
And that's been
That's
normal.
normal,
okay.
Of
dude.
course,
But
of
guess
course.
what?
I'm just saying, like, who have I been in a relationship with? For some reason, it's always the taller ladies.
Oh,
I don't know why.
90% of mine have been
Like-
shorter than me.
Like, I think that
think
most,
so?
like, like if you were to take a median height of people I've
but
dated,
would I date-
like women I've dated, they
would I date a woman-
like 5'6", 5'7"?
Would I date a woman
maybe.
much taller than me? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I wouldn't give a
Shit.
fuck.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
But that's what
Dude,
I mean.
when Joy is in fucking heels,
But this
she
is-
is taller
this
than
is
me,
what I'll
and I
say.
think that's hot.
This is what I'll say.
think she's
Joy
looking
has
great.
told us that she would not date somebody shorter than her.
No, I know that's
No,
that's the
I
problem.
won't.
That's the problem.
thing. That's a problem.
I won't.
That's the
though.
problem.
I don't
won't,
care.
I'm just lucky that
You
she's
could be-
with me,
you
even
could
though
be a
I'm
midget,
shorter than her.
or, I'm sorry, a little person.
But when
you
I
could
say
be like
it,
a fucking giant. and I'll
I've tried
date
to
you.
date
I
a
don't
short
care.
person.
100%.
I don't
I've tried.
care.
It's not
I
like
mean,
I'm
it's like
saying it
Dean-
willy nilly. Like
If
I
she could
didn't
pick
try.
me up, that's fine. Pick me up.
Okay.
It's like the D&D
Look,
movie.
there are girls
with
out
the
there-
Hobbit.
With the halfling and yeah,
There
exactly,
are-
exactly.
So good.
There are girls out there that
Choosing
won't
the halflings.
even.
Short king.
There are girls out there that won't even try to date a guy shorter than them.
Honestly,
I
it's
have
not fair.
tried to
It's not
date
fair.
a guy.
There are
shorter
girls out there who will see that you have a cat and won't date you.
Than, yeah, but that's what I
Because
mean.
men shouldn't have
I will
cats.
always try
That's
it
bullshit.
once.
What's
I'll
wrong with?
always
I
try
love
it
my
once.
cat.
And
I
you
miss,
didn't like it.
I miss
And I
my
didn't
cat.
like it.
But
Because
why
you
didn't
never
you
know
like it?
if you'll like it unless you try it, right? You never
That's
know if
true.
you like it until you try.
Like
That's
butt
true.
stuff. You gotta
You know,
try
the
butt
Am-
stuff at least once.
Miguel, the Amazon
no,
position
I've tried
exists.
to have sex with
Just
someone
saying.
that is shorter than me, and it was not pleasing.
Okay, so Court of Thorns and
It
Roses.
was not pleasing. It was weird, and I didn't like it.
Akatar.
Okay,
ACOTAR, yes,
ACOTAR.
please.
Please.
So this year was the year of smut fantasy. I feel like that was what
Yeah.
broke through in the book industry.
Yeah,
People
you're not
didn't
wrong.
really think about it that way. That fantasy and smut could be mixed together.
A Court of Thrones and Roses.
Yeah.
Thorns.
Thorns and
sir.
roses.
Thrones
and it's
and
like
roses.
it was.
Like.
And I will say that I'm not into smut reading.
Did you read one of these already?
She
I
wrote
read like
a lot.
I read like
Since when?
4 of them.
I
Since
said
the beginning of the
road.
year.
Is that the
In the
past,
past 10
tense
days,
of read?
you've read like
No,
Or
no.
am I that
of
drunk already?
2024.
okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Of last year.
Yes.
Okay, so you read 4.
This is what happens when I don't drink in like of the
And
entire
I don't know.
week.
I think it may be like 5. I forget because there's like 6 books I think to this
Okay.
series, 6 or 7.
So I
think
assume
we're
it's like
pushing
it's
7,
like
8.
Game of Thrones, but like
Game of Bones.
Game of Bones.
You know what I'm saying,
no,
bro?
not like Game of Thrones. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Well, with
straight
sex.
up like
It's closer to
it's
like,
like-
Hunger Games, sort of,
no,
with
no.
just the fact that
No.
it's from the point of view of someone
Absolutely not.
who's like infatuated by
everything
guys.
that he's
Is
talking
this
about.
a young
no.
adult?
Yeah. No.
Series?
Yes,
No.
but no.
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
No, it is.
It's a
young
romance
adult.
book.
It's young adult.
It's young adult.
How the fuck is
romance.
it young adult?
Because it's well,
At the
no,
beginning of
not
it
young
is,
adult.
maybe.
I mean, so the heroine is.
It's sexual. Young
Younger.
adults.
That could
Why
be-
don't you
Not
just
sexual.
be quiet for a
Yeah,
second? Because you don't know the book. You didn't read it.
I'm just saying, you're not
don't
selling
I say-
sex books to 14-year-olds.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. No.
I've read
this
some of that
is
shit
okay.
before. It's fine.
This is
So
good.
Why?
it's
They
not.
should be reading.
It's not okay. Not YA. It's fantasy.
So it's a fantasy.
Correct.
Yes.
It's in the fantasy genre.
In the
Okay.
fantasy genre.
Okay.
The heroine that's in it is probably, she doesn't really say her age, but like you could guess she's probably like senior high school because it's fantasy,
like
right?
17,
like
18.
yeah, like 18 whatever. So that's why I say YA, just cuz like it's still like 18, right? Like but no, it's just fantasy.
It's adult.
It's fantasy smut. But
Yeah.
they don't put smut on it because they don't want it to say
Well,
that.
it's
They're not
still a
going to
fantasy
category
book.
it,
Yeah,
but
it's
they'll just
still
say
a
fantasy.
book. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
There's
any
like
books, they're not going to, like, this is the thing, like,
shape-shifting elves or some shit like
no.
there.
I think he's, like, you don't
No,
really
it's true.
have
There.
the book.
Tell me there's not shape-shifting.
No.
No one ever turned into some sort of animal.
Not
Ever.
a shape-shifting elf.
No, I'm just saying, has anyone ever turned into an animal?
Yes.
Okay.
But
But
did they
you
have
said
sex with the
shape-shift-
animal?
No.
Okay, wasn't it elves versus humans or some
No.
shit? Okay, what with fairies? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't say fairies. I said elves. I meant fairies. It's fairies and humans, and the fairies can turn into animals, and they're all fucking people. Everyone's all fucking. No?
Is that correct?
There are fairies, but it's not, it's a fantasy realm. So there are
Let her
fairies
talk
Okay,
there.
about it.
all right, go ahead.
Let her talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the way that the book is that there's a human realm and there's a fairy realm.
Okay.
So that's what he's talking about, fairies. But the people in the fairy realm, they're not all fairies.
But they're not human.
They're just not human.
What are they?
They're just fantasy creatures. They're
No, they
humans
have to
that-
have a fucking type. They're a creature. What are they?
Okay.
What are they called?
Okay, period.
What are they called?
Period. This is not D&D. This is a court of
No, I'm
thorns and
asking you.
roses.
What are they called? They're not human. So what do they call
They're
themselves?
just they are just magical beings.
They're magical
They have a
creatures.
name. I'm sure. You're telling me they're not fairies.
They're not fairies.
I'm gonna look it up right now because this is
Let her talk.
ridiculous.
Continue talking.
Go
about
ahead and
this.
talk, and I'll look it up.
Okay, no. We're gonna have Jacob explain it because he
Oh.
read the book.
No, I
Oh, he
didn't.
did.
I'm,
Go
no,
ahead, he
I
did.
want
Yes,
you
please.
to explain
no,
it.
No,
Go
I
ahead,
want to
read
hear
it.
this.
Go ahead.
Please explain
Go ahead.
the book to me.
Time out. Go ahead.
Right. I have to pull up the wiki.
Explain the book that you didn't read.
No,
Okay,
I'm just
so-
saying.
So Arturo Robo
There's
Bartender
something-
says it's more like Twilight, but for adults and hornier. Is that correct?
No, because they're not like they don't live in the adult world. I would say it's kind of like Lord of the Rings.
It's Lord of the Rings, but hornier.
But
Yes.
they're fucking.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
like Lord of the Rings, but horny.
So what's the antagonist while they're fucking? Because you're essentially just describing like a Cinemax movie where it's like a sci-fi movie. This is the shit that I would watch when I was a kid.
Yes, okay,
So it's like
so-
sci-fi, but it wouldn't be fantasy. It'd be sci-fi. You're on some planet, but then everyone's fucking.
Yes.
Well, the aliens coming. Oh, we can't be in this
So-
room. The aliens coming. Then they fuck.
No,
and
so
then the
this
alien
is,
comes.
So this is the way that this lady writes it.
Okay.
Right, is that I mean I could see
right,
it.
here we go.
I could clearly see it. Like you could make a porn out of this. Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
could
read
make a
this
porn
to
out
you.
of it.
This is coming from a court of thorn and roses.fandom.com.
Okay.
Fairies live north of the wall in Prithian, other kingdoms such as Kingdom of Hybern and in other realms.
Okay, sure.
High
Like-
Fae, humanoid Fae who were made specifically to be rulers of all fairies.
Okay.
Lesser fairies, fairies that don't look human and serve other purposes. Tell me those aren't motherfucking fairies.
Okay, fine.
It's called
Alright.
a fairy, but it
Yeah,
might be like a
100.
person.
But it's like
Thank
a.
you.
But the way that it's
But
described.
it's not a
okay,
fairy, dude.
Period.
No, I'm saying it's
done.
not like.
No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck anymore. Go ahead and explain the thing, because you're a fucking asshole.
Come on, you can't be
and
mad
thank
at me.
you.
I'm just
No,
fucking playing around,
no,
dude.
no,
getting
I'm done.
spicy.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm
playing
done.
around.
No, I'm done.
So
Go ahead.
okay. So Polly Pocket in the chat says
Don't get mad.
sci-fi meets smut. No, that'd be more of the movies that I was watching as
No,
a
it's okay.
younger child.
It's okay.
Sci-fi meets
I'm just
50
saying
Shades
it's
of
that
Grey.
they're
That is smut
fairies.
as well.
They're not fairies.
It's okay.
I thought
It's
they were
fine.
fairies.
It's fine. Like, go ahead.
So-
I mean,
so-
it doesn't matter.
So is
absolutely
this a
doesn't matter.
series of books?
It's a series
It's
of
a
books.
series.
So this would be like George R.R. Martin if he was writing porn,
Yeah.
If he was doing yeah.
fantasy porn,
But with
Okay.
fairies.
So
Mm-hmm.
is it? So have you read? How many of these books have you read
I've read like
of this series?
6, I want to say.
And there's
I
how many?
forget which.
This is kind of cool because it's like for women who want to read fantasy but like also want to read a horny book.
No, yeah, that's
right?
why it was
Like,
such a big
good
hit.
for you. Like that's fucking awesome. That should exist. Like fan fiction is a thing. Horny books are a thing. Like read them.
Yeah.
So that's fucking cool, Joy. That's awesome.
Yep.
That is fucking awesome, dude. Anything else?
Nope.
No, now she's mad because
Let's
fairy
not
thing.
talk about that.
That's it.
Let's move on. Let's move this on. So,
All right.
were those the only books that you read in 2024?
I mean, did you like them or did you not like them?
clearly she liked them because she's read 4
No,
of them.
because she got to a point where she stopped liking them.
You did.
Well, I mean, that's true.
Just talk about it. Quit being mad. Come on.
I
Should have
just
been a
think-
dick.
No, I just think that, like, I'm just saying that, like, I'm telling my thing, and if it means so much to you to be 100% right all the time, then, like,
Erotic friend
then
fiction.
don't, like,
No, I'm just
Like,
saying,
I mean-
how could you say that they're not fairies when they are fairies? Is all I'm saying.
Why are you still arguing about this?
Because they're fucking fairies!
It's a different type of fairy. She read the
I
book.
know,
You
I'm just
didn't.
saying that, like, of course they are. That's just what they're
You
called,
didn't
is
read the book. You
fairies.
should have just let her talk about it.
She could still talk about it.
I just think they are fairies, sure,
Okay.
but they're human. They're
Uh-huh.
human-like, but they shapeshift.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to say to you anymore. I don't like the reason why I don't like the books is because I don't like reading spicy stuff. I don't. When I read, like, that's why I didn't really like 50 Shades of Grey. I didn't get into it. I'm not like into reading books that are like that.
So,
I
okay,
like
so
the
why did you
fantasy
read
part.
6 of them?
I like the fantasy part.
That's
of
what I was
this.
gonna say. So you
So
like
there
the
was a
fantasy
lot of
angle.
fantasy part.
Okay.
There was a lot of fantasy parts that I think worked, and it was a female heroine, not just like a male. Because mostly in fantasy stuff, it's
it's
mostly,
mostly
a male.
dudes, yeah. It's a
But
sausage party.
here it's like a female, and she does a good thing. But the reason why, like, and the smut part works at first. Like, I was like, okay, this is kind of weird, and it's kind of getting a little weird because, like, she has sex with a guy that has like wings and all this stuff, and it's weird. Like, it's a bat-like thing. I don't know. It's
So is it like I'm sorry, I know I didn't read the books, but all I can think of is like when the woman has sex with the creature in The Shape of Water.
Yes, kind of.
Right? Like
Yes.
like it's
Really?
fucking weird,
Yes.
but like she
But
just
it's
like that.
she liked it, she was into it, but like it was
so it's
strange.
like-
Wait, so did
Yes.
did they
So-
ever fuck like when the Fae were in their like beast forms?
Yes, that's why it's like no. Well, the only no.
His
Was there
bottom
ever
half-
like a wolf fucking
bottom
like
half
a
was-
woman or
No,
something
because
like that?
there's a guy that turns into like a lion, kind of, but then
A
they
li-
don't fuck when he's a lion. He's like,
Okay.
He's
he's
fucking
like-
when he's a person.
yeah, when
So
he's a person.
Aslan did not fuck a
But
woman.
then
he
when
did.
she gets with the other guy, he's kind of like
Mary Magdalene, of course.
like a bat, he has wings, like
While they're
bat
fucking?
wings, and then when they fuck, his wings, she likes it when the wings come out. So that's weird.
Is that-
I just
no,
think
it's
that's
not weird. She's got a kink.
No,
for
I mean, what's
wings.
wrong with that?
And it's not feather wings. It's like
Yeah, bat wings.
I mean, that's something that like a
I'm
human
really
couldn't
into
do.
that. But,
Were you into it
But
when you read
anyways,
it?
Was it hot?
No, that part got weird. I was like,
So okay, so when you
like, I had
read,
to like,
So
would you
Oh,
skip
like-
it?
Were they
You like?
no, I just
descriptive?
quickly read it. Yes,
It was okay.
very. And the thing is, like,
Okay.
so that's the thing about that it's fantasy erotica because,
Yeah.
like, when they do
Yeah.
describe the sex scenes, it's descriptive, very descriptive.
Yeah, I mean that's how those.
And
books
so
are.
the first 3 books, there were not a lot of sex stuff in it. There was like stuff,
Some.
but not that much. So when I stopped reading it was because I felt like the story, the fantasy story, was over.
Oh, it was like taking a back seat to the
Yes.
porn, essentially, to the smut.
And then the rest of the book
Okay.
became just about the smut.
And you wanted more story, so
Yes.
So maybe you need to email her and be like, I loved your books up until this point.
But the reason why I feel like the reason why she's continuing to do that is because not
what's-
too many people read the first couple of books until people started talking about the smut.
It's all about the money,
Yes.
people. And you know what? I don't necessarily blame the author for that because
No, you got to go where the audience
she's trying to
is
make
paying.
money,
Yes.
and I get it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Like,
Of course.
And-
so maybe she has like this bigger story that's going on.
and
but,
because
like,
of her, there are other authors and other books now, and there are a bunch of people that
course.
came into reading more because they are into fantasy smut. Because
Okay.
there are a lot of girls who like the fantasy stuff.
yeah, I want to get fucked as
but
an elf.
also wants to have sex. So
Yeah.
so there are a lot of
Let's have
authors
a
that
dwarf
came out.
sexual.
Yeah, that's a thing.
yeah.
Maybe they want a strong
Dwarves.
dwarf woman
Yeah.
who's hairy,
Really?
who's
Yes.
strong,
Has a
So-
beard.
has
So
got a
that's
beard
the
like
thing.
me.
That's correct.
I don't have a beard.
So that's
you know
the
what I
thing.
mean.
But so that's why I say 2024 is the year of the fantasy smut.
She said the
Because-
word.
She did that.
What was her name? I'm sorry.
Sarah J. Maas.
Yeah.
So she had multiple
She's like
books
Mormon
come out
too,
last
isn't she?
year.
Yeah, so right now I think there's like 7 books. I stopped reading the 6th one because I didn't want to anymore.
Oh,
And then
okay.
she is going to continue. I think there is one more book after that officially that's right now. And then she's writing like I think 3 or 4 more. And she has another series called Thor the Glass Throne or something
Okay.
Yeah.
but I'm not going to read that.
No, and I get that.
Wait on 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I read 4.
You read the first 4.
So I read the first
Okay.
4, and I didn't even finish A Court of Frost and Starlight. I have that book. I read like 2 chapters, and that's when I was like, I'm done. I can't
Like
read
sick.
it.
So it was
I don't want
just
to. So it could have stopped at the 3rd book. At that 3rd book, that was it. The fantasy stuff stopped there, and then the
Oh,
rest.
and was
so
all
wait.
fucking.
So after that, it's just fucking.
It's all
no,
fucking.
there is still some fantasy stuff, but it's
like
heavy
peppered
fucking.
in.
Yeah.
It's heavy. Okay.
Yes.
So
it's
the
like heavy.
fantasy's peppered in.
It's like-
and it's mainly fucking.
So there's
I'm
one
not, like,
wizard
really into it.
and
I'm
then
not really into it.
22 dicks.
Yeah.
No, he does a little bit of magic, but
And
then it's
then
all
let
fucking.
me
Like
tell you,
oogala boogala,
These
chugada
books,
choo.
and I didn't
then
even mention
20
that
guys
these
fucking.
books are heavy. 600 plus pages.
That's pretty big for a book.
wild.
yeah. So that's why I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and read 600 pages of fucking.
Give me more story.
Yeah. If I'm gonna
So-
if I'm gonna
Okay,
see,
so
what
what was
we've
the
learned-
hottest? What was the hottest sex scene?
No, what I was gonna say. What
Why
we've
not?
learned tonight about Mochi Squeeze is she wants the porn with the story, not just the fucking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no.
She
So
wants more
pirate-
story.
So she wants pirates, but just
no,
the
but
pirate
when I watch
pirating.
porn, I don't like the story.
Well, no. I was making an analogy
It's
to
a-
porn in the book.
Sometimes like
I'm just saying you want more story
Mochi-
than you do,
In the books,
Mochi-
yes. If it's a book, like I need more story and then a sprinkling of fuck.
and then a sprinkling of
Mochi
fuck.
Squeeze, if I could. If you could just yes and the jokes. You know what I mean? Just joke along when you know it's a joke, and we'll all laugh. And then you don't have to be upset.
Oh, we're still talking about this. I thought we were over it. Like I feel like you didn't.
He was making a joke. I'm just saying you just laughed, and then we could have moved on.
No, she
You know
was
what I mean?
just being serious. It's all good, dude.
Well,
No, it's fine. Let's
move on to another
I totally
topic.
understand. Like, you lost interest, and it's
I'm
kind of
just
sad
fucking with
because
you. I'm
do
fucking
you
with
feel
you.
like the series, the fantasy
She
portion
just
ended
doesn't
well?
get it.
yeah, it's okay. I
On the
don't
third
get
book?
it. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying I'm playing with you,
Sorry, I
man.
can't take a joke.
I'm just
sorry.
joking
It's like-
around with
I just
you.
feel like
You shouldn't
if
get
this
mad
was
at me.
I feel like if this was the opposite, if I was doing it to you, you would be upset. That's
No, I wouldn't, because everyone always fucks with me, and so it's my life's work to try to fucking roll the punches. I'm just saying.
It's okay.
I'm not trying to
It's
hurt your
fine.
feelings. We're just playing around.
I'm not. I
You know what I'm saying?
don't think that you were doing that. I'm just saying.
Listen to
that
Pootie Tang.
I'm trying to, like-
got my dealers on a pepper tank.
all my thing is that I just am trying to talk about something that I love, and then like
Hit the
you're
bell.
fucking it up. Is all I'm saying. That's it.
How am I
hope
fucking
I
it up?
didn't do
We're on
that.
a podcast where we're getting trashed.
I'm trying to.
That's why I give you a slide, because you're getting trashed.
We're all getting. That's the point of the podcast, is we're getting drunk.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
But
my
she's-
portion is done.
She still wanted to talk about it
No, she could still talk about it. I could make a joke, and then you
because it
could
was
just not get
2024.
mad.
Yeah.
And
It's okay.
it was-
I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm
my
not trying to hurt your
portion-
feelings. I'm just making
But
a joke. That's
it's
all.
okay,
It's
'cause-
fun. It's supposed to be funny for the people watching. That's all.
It's okay, because guess what? My portion is done.
You mean fucking?
Yeah, but that's not your portion. That's just one of the portions.
When the material becomes the same stuff over and over again. It's like Liam Neeson movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
just
it would be-
Liam
it would be-
Neeson movies. He just wants to find his
At this
daughter
point,
every movie.
I love Liam Neeson. I think he's a good actor, but he has become the get revenge.
yeah,
You know, like
right.
after Taken, that is all he's
That's
been
it.
in.
Yeah.
Every movie's
But
the same.
There's that one clip of the British guys like making fun of himself.
The
which
worst part
great,
is
too.
I've never seen Taken.
Oh, you should watch it.
You should watch
I've
it.
seen
a good one.
all his other shitty movies. I will
missing
say
out
I
on the
did
best
like
one.
I did what?
You're missing out on the
No.
best.
Yeah. Well,
I will
besides
say the
Star
one I
Wars
liked the
Episode
most
1.
was the one with Amber Midthunder, which was
I don't know what that
the
is.
Ice Road Trucker movie. What was the Ice Road? It was called Ice Road.
Ice Road. Wow,
Amber
okay.
Midthunder, if you don't know who she is, she's a Native American actress. Her dad was
Oh.
an actor as well. I forget his name.
Was he in
But she was in the Marvel show that was on FX that I
what,
don't
Echo?
No. FX, dude.
No, it's
Not
that
Disney.
reservation dogs.
No, Legion.
FX is Disney
Legion.
now.
So
Oh,
she was on
Legion.
it was a Marvel
Legion.
show. She was in Legion with Aubrey
sweet.
Plaza.
That was a good
Watch
show.
that show. It's a good fucking show.
No,
if you haven't
Legion
seen
is kick ass.
So-
for sure.
it. But Amber Midthunder's in that. Fucking great
Cool.
show. I love that show. But she's in that Liam Neeson movie.
I was gonna ask if her dad was in X Files. Was that one guy with that one?
I don't remember
you know.
Amber Midthunder's dad's.
Anyway,
But anyway,
But anyway, special note before I end my book thing is
Okay.
that the book that I cried the most at was
Okay.
a book that my friend gave me.
what's it called?
It's downstairs. It's about a family that moves to Alaska. It's like The Great Alone.
Okay,
I think it's called The Great Alone.
Great Alone. Yeah, by Kristen Hanna.
That was so
Yeah?
good. And it was a cry book. I cried. It's about a mother
Nice.
and daughter. And it's about a mom. It's about a family. It's mom, daughter, and dad. That the dad has PTSD, and it takes place in like the 70s.
Ooh.
And they moved to Alaska, and they tried to build a life there, but it ends up getting kind of fucked up, and I don't know. But it was good.
All right.
okay, so what I'm hearing is everyone should read more. I know
Everyone should read more.
No, 100%.
I think it's
I will be 100% honest. I did not read one book last year.
you
And
should try.
I know I should.
Yeah,
I've
same.
had Crying in H Mart for like 2 years.
Oh my god, I want to read that book. It's on my list.
I have a hardback.
list.
I have 2 copies of the book in hardback and signed. So, and I have yet to read
Crying
them.
in H Mart.
I'll tell you that story later.
You should just loan me the book because I'm going to read that.
I've been wanting to read it for a while. I just
read
haven't
it.
done it. So anyway, but just read more
You should. That's my thing.
erotic
Read
fiction.
more. I think it's like if you're into erotic fiction, that's fine because guess what? I bonded over erotic fanfic, like fantasy, with Jacob's stepsister.
True.
She used to never talk to me ever in her entire
Really?
life, really,
Very
until like
interesting.
she realized that I read Akatar too,
There you go.
and now we kind of bond over that.
I read a lot of Uzumaki last year.
That is fair, dude.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Which I know Uzumaki's a visual novel.
That's not a book, but yeah, it's fine.
It's the
I
closest
just
thing.
think-
It's the closest thing I have.
And honestly,
Honestly.
I love
Uzumaki's
Great,
really
though.
good.
Read manga.
I love
Great manga.
books. I have a Kindle, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
Three.
you prefer like actual physical books? Okay, fair.
I only like my Kindle for when if I'm traveling and I really want to read.
Miguel, I hate
like,
to ask you for another beer,
a lot
but
of books, but
another one.
but yeah. But anyway.
Okay, so yeah, Mochi Squeeze read a lot of books. What else can we
What's
talk about
next
that's
up?
not a book? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna. I was thinking about how much me and Polly Pocket traveled in 2024.
Nice. Okay.
So
Okay.
she sent me a text and
I have books.
her bookmarks for all our trips from 2024,
I think
and
that you guys do the travel thing.
so last year's big trip, international trip, even though technically we took 2, was Isle of Man.
Nice.
So we went in, I think it was May. We spent 2 weeks in May. 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks? How long was it? 7 days? 8 days? It was like a week, 8 days or something, right? In Isle of Man, which is, if you don't know what Isle of Man is, it's a small island in the Irish Sea in between Ireland and the UK.
Okay.
And it's essentially the place where I was going to say Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but no. It's the place where Thomas the Tank was inspired by the steam train that they have.
Okay. Yeah, but Thomas the Tank is scary.
Yes, it is. It definitely is a little bit scary, 100%. But anyway, so we went there, but before that, last year was the eclipse.
Oh
So I went to Dallas. I had never been to Dallas, Fort Worth, and that was really cool. And then we did.
Right before that, we did the Mount Rushmore.
No, that was
Not Mount Rushmore.
that was.
Damn, the
after.
eclipse was
That
last
right
year?
after.
That's right after, yeah.
Yeah, so like right after the eclipse, like when I say right after the eclipse, like 2 days later,
Get to the airport
we
again.
we get on another plane. We fly to North Dakota because we're gonna pick up these cats.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Sadie's coworker adopts these 2 cats in South Dakota for whatever fucking reason. She's fucking crazy cat lady at this point, right? She's got, I think these 2 were her 6th, her 5th and 6th, and we fly to South Dakota and we take a road trip from South Dakota back to Las Vegas. I get to stop at the Crazy Horse Monument, which if you've never been to, you should definitely go to Crazy
I want
Horse.
to see that.
It's really fucking cool. I didn't pay, so if you pay, I think it's like 150 right now. They will take you up to the actual face, and you can see his face and stuff.
Wow.
So they've changed some of the engineering and what they're gonna do with the actual memorial.
I think it's a shame they don't finish it though.
It's been going on for almost 80 years, I think. Something you'd have to look
Because
it up.
they fixed that, they built that Mount Rushmore, but they can't.
What are you
even-
talking about exactly?
The Crazy Horse. The Crazy Horse
Crazy
Memorial
Horse.
has been being built since like the 40s or
up?
the 50s or something.
Every time I think about Native American representation, it makes me sad.
Oh, it's a
Did you
nightmare.
watch Reservoir Dogs? I haven't seen
No,
that
you mean
yet.
it's
You mean
not
Reservation Dogs?
Reservation Dogs.
Dogs.
No, I really want to watch
I
it.
know.
That's what I
list.
meant. I'm drunk.
Yeah,
so.
no.
I know.
Same.
It's supposed to be funny.
We don't.
And
no,
some of the
it
clips
looks,
I've heard is fucking hilarious. I just haven't watched
It
the
honestly,
show.
like, okay, I haven't
So-
seen a second of it, but it seems like Reservation Dogs is like a Tarantino style
When
show.
did they
You
start?
know what I mean?
Why is Dallas and Fort Worth bad?
No, DFW? Why?
Dallas and Fort Worth in this economy.
Yeah,
That's
what is that?
that's just Arturo make again Joy. People are joking. They're just making a joke.
Yeah, but
That was
Like,
last year.
Don't take things
Arturo.
everything everyone
That was
says
last year,
seriously.
Arturo.
personally, look, the
Like,
thing
come
that
on.
They do
I mean,
refuse
I don't
government
even
funds,
know,
and you know what?
Don't even know
That's
me.
on their
I
bad
just
if they don't wanna-
don't
Mochi
understand
Squeeze.
jokes.
If they don't want to increase Medicare, that's on
Arturo
them,
is
dude.
always joking.
That's on them.
24/7.
That's definitely on them,
Okay,
and that's fine.
guess what? I don't game with Arturo.
I had a good time.
24/7.
I know.
So I don't
I-
know if he's joking.
I had a
don't know
good
when
time.
it's
I had a
joke or
good time
not.
in Dallas Fort Worth going to
Joy,
going to
come
the
on, I
sites.
love you. You know,
we
I
went to
love
the
you.
Lee Harvey Oswald boarding house.
Hit the bell twice,
which
please.
is really cool,
I like it.
right?
Look, Mr. Hawk says it's not a joke when I say fuck Liam.
No, you're not wrong, Mr. Hawks. But you know what? You should
I
definitely
know
watch
you
all
like
his
Babe,
movies
Come
because they're
on,
terrible.
Come on, don't be
And
mad.
some of them are good, but they all blend together and it's the same
I'm
fucking
not
movie.
mad at Arturo.
No,
Don't be
she-
mad
she
at
doesn't-
me.
She doesn't care about art, she cares about you.
Come on. dude.
Anyway,
Just trying to make
so we
it
did
light
that.
up.
We went to Crazy Horse. We went
Drunk.
to Mount Rushmore, which are right next to each other. We went to the world's largest Sasquatch, which is along
That's
the way.
cool.
He's wooden. He's built by these
Oh,
chainsaw
shit.
artists. Look him up.
Hold on. World's
Largest
Okay, I'm
Sasquatch,
gonna look it up.
Bigfoot. World's largest Bigfoot, I think they might
Okay,
call him.
okay.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, there he is. Fucking awesome. I have pictures in front of him. He's great.
That's sick.
He's fucking awesome, dude.
Hold on, I gotta find a better picture. Hold up.
He's fucking awesome. The world's largest Sasquatch is great.
Here we go.
And then we ended up in at the Devil's Tower. So if you watched
Look at this
Paul,
guy.
you know what the Devil's Tower is. If you ever played the Oregon Trail, you know what the Devil's Tower is.
Okay.
Did I ever make it in Oregon?
It's very
I never
possible
made it
you
that
didn't
far.
make it that far.
I've never
Very
made it that
possible. A lot of
far
people
in
did.
Oregon Trail.
I
Oregon
instantly
Trail,
died.
I instantly die of
Instantly.
A horny fairy gets their wings, huh,
Dysentery.
Arturo bartender? I don't know if that's true. I'm going to dispute that. You have to give me proof. Anyway, so then on that same trip,
Well, every time like you really make a girl orgasm like for real,
Uh-huh.
it's not a fake. Then a horny.
a horny fairy gets its wings.
Oh, so every
So-
real
so then
orgasm gives a fairy its wings.
So what Mochi
That's why
Squeeze
there
just
aren't any
said,
fairies that are real.
Arturo bartender, is
Wow.
you've never made a real woman. You've never made a woman orgasm.
Yikes.
You never know because girls can fake it like that.
Oh, she can.
Oh, no.
100%. A guy can too. He
No,
just
you can't.
pretends. Oh, I didn't
No,
feel anything.
I mean,
oh
you
no,
know.
I came before I came in you.
No.
It's I don't know. I don't know about
It's true.
that.
If I just go, pew, pew.
Achoo. Look at this big ass
That
guy.
only works if like you're fucking without a condom.
That's my point.
Well,
Fucking without a condom. If
I'm
you're
not.
not
I'm not even gonna.
Anyway,
I'm not even gonna do
so
this.
We went,
Everyone, BSA, fuck with a condom.
so anyway, we went to Devil's
safe.
Tower.
Be safe out there.
Really cool, and they totally lean into the Paul thing. So I don't know if did you guys watch Paul?
Yes.
Right, with
Love
Seth
Paul.
Rogen as the
The
alien.
alien.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love Paul.
Right. You know, I have to get in the Devil's Tower.
Now I
Yeah.
want to watch.
They have
Paul.
like a small Paul. They have like a little gray
Aw.
alien in the gift shop and stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
So, and
love
then
that.
after that, we went to what was the place? There is back in the '60s, I believe. Let me find it. It's a small place called the Intergalactic
Excuse me.
Airport.
Ah!
Look it up. It's in
Why are you
Wyoming.
throwing stuff at me now? Joy is mad at me right now.
She's
I'm
not mad. Just
I'm
shut
not
up.
mad. It's okay. I was mad, and now I'm not mad.
Come on, don't be mad.
Just shut up.
Yeah, it's okay.
shut
I'll
up.
still rub
Anyway.
your butt later.
So we did this road trip to pick up these two foster cats, and then we were sitting in this fucking random person's house in South Dakota,
Uh huh.
Oh, I saw the world's largest buffalo too. That was really cool. It was a big statue.
Random
of a
person's
buffalo.
house that you didn't know.
Yeah, some random person's house. We're picking up these
The
two
Devil's
random...
Tower sounds like a colloquial term for the clitoris.
Time out real quick, Miguel.
According to Arturo.
Side note, asterisk. Miguel and Sadie love to take risks with their lives.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Why did you stay with
Do
random
they?
strangers?
Where did No, we didn't
Was
stay
it
with them.
Airbnb?
No. We picked up these cats from these random strangers' home.
It's cats.
And did you stay there with them?
No.
Oh, I
The
didn't
cats
stay
Stayed at a
there with them.
hotel.
The cats won't
Because
give
I
you
always
like.
think about the time in like New Orleans when you stay in that weird place with
That
the
no. That was an Airbnb.
Look, Molly Pocket said we didn't stay overnight.
No, we didn't stay overnight. We were in
Okay,
these-
I thought
they
you
were-
guys slept
they,
there.
They were very, very nice. We were picking up these two foster cats they had.
We chatted for a few hours. she
Yeah, there
said.
you go.
Okay, I thought it was a New Orleans situation.
No.
At the time
No, the New Orleans situation was just a bad time because when
That
we
was
were staying,
questionable.
we were staying in New Orleans.
I'll be right back.
The Airbnb essentially was in front of a lot, like an empty vacant lot. But when we got there, there was a bunch of trailers and cars, and they were like doing stuff in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I know. We don't
And there
have to
was-
rehash this. Don't tell them.
There was
They don't need to
tools.
know. They don't need to know.
we
This
found
is
out-
the Patreon. Just talk about the thingy.
Anyway, so
You were at these-
we go to the Devil's Tower. There's something on Atlas Obscura I'm too drunk to look up at this point, but it's like the extraterrestrial, like a spaceport, international spaceport for like Genovians from the 60s. They renamed like this airstrip. I'll have to look it up.
Genovians?
Yeah, because apparently Jupiter, the refugees from Jupiter were coming. I'll have to look it up.
Genovians are real?
No, they're not. Anyway.
Oh, because in
So-
Princess Diaries, she's like the queen of Genovia. So I thought you were about to tell me it's real. Okay.
So then we stop at this this big I don't remember the name of it. Anyway, so we do this trip. So that's one of the trips we did. Now I gotta find the fucking text message. Okay, so we did North Dakota. So we did this road trip with these two cats, which was kind of cool because you're traveling with these two cats that are going to their new home, and it was fun. Right. So then we ended up in LA in June for like a weekend, which is really cool. We were in downtown LA. I went to a concert. That was fun.
Oh, what concert?
It was Los Campesinos. It's like an indie band from Wales. And they hadn't toured the US in like 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
And I got to see another band that I really liked that they just brought with them, which is really cool.
Okay.
Called Fresh. But anyway, so we did that, and then for my
Fresh?
birthday, yeah, they're called Fresh.
Okay, wait. What kind of music
It's
is
a punk rock band, technically.
Fresh?
Fresh.
And then Los Campesinos.
Los Campesinos is
Los Campesinos.
is they're more like indie rock. They're the UK's only emo band, is what they call themselves.
Oh, what?
Supposedly, they're not. It's not really an emo.
What?
Band.
Okay.
Anyway, so we did that in June. We went to LA for a weekend. That was nice. Then we went to Roswell for my birthday. I think it was my birthday. We went to the International UFO Festival,
Oh, yeah.
which was really fun, right? I had already been to Roswell the year before, but totally worth it. It was a really good trip. And then after Roswell, we ended up in Guadalajara. We went to Mexico for like a week in November for Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, actually. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I got shit-faced the last night. It was great. There's a whole
Nice.
bunch of stories for that, but you have to be around to hear those.
Yeah.
It was
Sorry,
great.
not
It-
Odd Valley Tavern.
no, it's not Odd Valley Tavern shit. We can get into that. But all I'm saying is 2024 was definitely like and on top of that, we went to San Diego
Oh
for
man,
a
I had to
weekend
pee.
a couple times. And then the four of us went to
Geonovian sounds like some Final Fantasy bullshit. is what Arturo
we went to
said.
Beatty for Beatty Days. And then we went stargazing in Death Valley.
Yeah, that was
I was
sick.
gonna
That was
say-
sick.
That was so much
That was
fun,
sick.
dude. I had
I was
That was
gonna
such a
say,
good time
like,
doing that.
the year of
That was a blast.
2024 was when I visited
Ah.
a very small town, very small town.
Yeah. So like, at the end of the day, like I'm very much like I'm
That was
excited.
the travel.
No, I'm excited for this year because I've already got 2 trips planned.
No, but I'm saying last year was like a year of travel. This year could be also a year of travel.
Every year's a year of travel for me, buddy. So
There's nothing wrong with that.
You know, when you don't have kids, I think that's like what you do.
That's what we're all doing.
we're
here.
going to Mexico in February. We're going to Mexico City for a weekend.
No, I
That's
hate you.
cool,
Don't tell me that. I
They
hate
hit
you.
the bell
I-
twice. She said it
I
twice.
hate you.
Again.
And then we
Stop
booked,
saying that, please.
Polly Pocket booked tickets to Japan for June. So we're going to Japan in June.
Oh, lucky you. We're doing that for
So,
Jacob's 40th. Are
I
you going
know.
to go with us?
Yeah,
when
y'all
we do
need to
his 40th?
come.
I'll figure it out.
Everyone out
November.
there who cares about Jacob, get ready to buy tickets to Japan in
2026.
2026.
But all I'm saying
I
is,
looked at Joy like, what year?
all I'm saying is like, last year was a lot of fun. I think
Yeah.
the way Polly Pocket is, like, we'll definitely
Yeah,
do
I mean,
that
for your-
again.
For your birthday, we did the fucking loop.
That was 2 years ago.
That wasn't
You know
this year?
No.
That was 2
How
years
was that
ago,
2
friend.
years ago? That felt like this year.
This year I went to fucking Roswell,
Yeah.
dude.
That's insane.
For the International UFO Festival. It was my birthday.
I mean, that's amazing, though.
That was 2 years ago when we went to
Okay.
Area 51 and
Okay.
stuff. But anyway.
Great.
But like,
That's
so
awesome.
like, and I'm sure you guys did stuff. I don't know if you traveled or not, but like,
A little
that's
bit.
kind of what I kind of remember. Isle of Man, I think.
I mean, the 2024 was for us was the year of like we were in debt and had to pay things, so we couldn't do a ton of
2024
traveling.
was my year
That's
of
two bells, by the way.
health. So
Oh,
in,
good for you,
20,
yes.
in 2024,
That was true, yeah.
I lost 30 pounds because I
Technically, she said it again too.
felt like
She really
it was
did.
time.
I could
And,
use 30 pounds.
Can't we
And
all
because I
leave?
wanted to do it healthier this time. My challenge to myself was not to lose the 30 pounds unhealthy, which
Yeah.
I've always done that before.
But you did a great job.
So that's what we did. But I do want to travel more. I just want to be out of debt first because I'm a bougie traveler. Because
yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
This is,
Yeah, she
no,
can't
I
do no
understand
backpacking.
You can be bougie, but at the end of the day, like,
Look, I love the way we traveled when we went to Ireland.
if you want to do it consistently, Joy, you can't be super bougie.
Yeah, but my my cousins, I don't know if they're watching because today's normally their date night, but my cousins in Chicago, Cecil and Jamie, they travel all the time, always, and
Yeah.
I feel like they're just as bougie as I am, and
they're-
so if they could do it, I could do it.
But my point is, like, so you want to be out of debt to do it, which is probably the right way to do it.
That's why this year I'm going to be out of debt, and so that means 2026.
No, but the thing is you don't want to put yourself back in debt.
No, I won't put
Just to
myself back
travel.
in debt. But
But
I
if you're
won't.
being bougie about it, you might.
No, because I'm going to be bougie asterisk.
No, there's no bougie fucking asterisk,
Bougie
Joy. No.
asterisk.
Look,
Because
man, I'm not saying
why I was
anything.
in debt was because I got married. And guess what? Even if I get married again, we're not gonna
I'm
be
going to
in
the
debt
courthouse.
like that. We're not gonna be. No, we're gonna do the.
No, I mean, you know, it'd be like
we're gonna do
a
the Star
middle of
Wars
the desert.
like glamping thing. We're in the middle of the desert.
Oh, at that place?
Yeah.
And you-
No, I mean, we're
If
just
you
gonna go
could
to the middle of the
rent
desert.
whole place out for just $5K.
well, okay,
And everyone could go in
we'll
there
figure it out.
and glamp there.
And you know, all the homies are invited.
No.
No.
You can't invite
All
all
the
the fucking
homies.
homies, no.
And even if it
That
were
place
not,
is not big enough to invite all the homies.
All the homies.
and then all the
are invited.
homies probably wouldn't
I'm
even
just saying
fucking
the
go.
middle of the desert is
No.
all I care about.
yeah,
We
only
don't gotta
doing
go
the middle
to
of
no
the desert.
fucking
Just
glamping
because the only
place.
the only thing that I want to do, and I told, and if Jesse is still listening, all of them are just gonna plan this shit. But like my thing is that the only period thing I want to do is like I just want to let off
is so not a year in
lanterns,
review.
like the fire
No, it's not.
lanterns.
It's not.
But you know
it.
what? It's
But we're drunk.
But it's okay, no, but what I'm saying, back to the point.
Well, no, my point was my year in review was like I was
No,
thinking
yeah,
about the
I
travel
understand
was
that.
doing. So
I'm just
Back
saying
to the
that.
point. Just traveling
Yeah.
is gonna happen.
And
after
books.
I'm out of debt.
Now let's talk about everything else. Fuck, I'm drunk. I'm so drunk, dude.
Why don't you talk about your games?
Because you guys don't care about my games. I could talk about games.
Go ahead. Talk
Okay.
about them.
Indiana Jones is cool.
I didn't play it.
Path of Exile is cool.
Didn't
Sparking Zero was cool.
play it.
Yeah, but we can talk about Indiana Jones. I watched you
What other
play it.
games did I play?
Guess
Diablo
what?
4 was
Indiana
pretty
Jones
cool
is
this
pretty
year.
Cool, but it's like
Marvel Rivals. That's a game.
Okay.
That's a
Let's not
game.
talk about Marvel Rivals.
Please, does he get
What do you
angry?
mean? No, I'm not getting that mad.
Every
Not that
time,
Come
mad.
on.
He probably gets mad.
Whatever,
I've seen
dude.
you play those
Every
games.
time
Dude,
I hear,
if
every
the
time,
second I start yelling, that's the last match,
So-
and I'm done. I turn it off.
funny story is
I had fucking
so-
guys.
my favorite thing of this year is that what we've been doing
I mean,
is
last
that
year,
of last year.
2024.
2024.
Thank you.
But in general,
I think I might puke tonight.
everything that I
very
like to do is
possible.
like my favorite day is I'm reading on the couch and Jacob's playing his video games at the table, and then like we have like instrumental playing,
Yeah.
whether it's vinyl or thing, and I'm reading on the couch and Arya is laying next to me, and you know, and that's my favorite days. My favorite days. I love it. But what's funny is that when Jacob plays a game such as Marvel Rivals,
It's not.
no, this is what it is. I'm reading, and I'm like going along reading, and I hear, "Bring it up on the rear. Bring it up on the rear."
Yeah.
Okay, come on in, and it's like, are you playing Marvel Rivals or
Or you getting fucked in the butt.
are you
It gets
sexting
real
with
intense.
someone, or is
real
like
intense.
some? And I'm just like, nah, he's playing Marvel Rivals, reading,
It's just me saying like,
and it's like, but that's any game that's
Yelling.
kind of like that. You know what I mean?
it's just me yelling. But I'm not yelling the whole time in Rivals.
Yeah, no.
If I'm playing with my friends,
but anytime he's gaming,
shout outs to the homies, Arturo Rubber Bartender, Average Joe.
Okay,
We got Jenny,
are those charged already? 'Cause
Sanduggies.
these are dead now.
Oh yeah.
So then, like, you know what? But my that's why I say to people this year in 2024, I've been seeing like people do like reading nooks and reading stuff, but I always tell Jacob, I'm like, I always think that's a good idea, but I don't think it would work for us because I love like my perfect time is just really us like there, like downstairs reading and playing a game. And
Okay. Full disclosure. What she's saying. We're right now we're in one of our bedrooms in this house. Okay. This is a 3-bedroom house. All the bedrooms are
I
upstairs.
hate this.
I'm just going to explain what's happening in this house. Okay? We have a master bedroom. It's half of the entire, essentially upstairs. I'm just saying. We have
Don't
a
be
master
jealous.
bedroom.
We
have a guest room.
I
That's
know,
also
because you
the
guys
workout
travel.
room. And we have this room. This room is the studio. So that's where my computer is. That's where I do all my streaming and stuff like that. But
Okay.
Joy and I like to kick it. And so when I'm not streaming in here, I pack up my computer and I move it downstairs to my
He's
fucking
an ass sometimes, but I still love this guy.
kitchen table.
Oh, aren't we all, Joy? Aren't we all asses? You're
just
probably
saying,
an
like-
ass in your own right to want to be 100% honest.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? Like, it
I'm not
is what
saying
it
I'm
is.
perfect. I'm a
I'm
fucking.
just saying
You're
that
an
like
ass.
I love Joy so much that I don't mind taking this whole ass computer and bringing it downstairs and setting it up on my kitchen table.
That's too much work. So, like, if Polly Pocket and I are hanging out, she'll hang out on the couch for a while. I'll be playing a game or watching a show,
No.
depending, right? I just finished White Lotus Season 2.
I did. Okay, how did you feel about it?
I didn't think it was bad.
Did you like it better than season 1?
I'm going to be honest with you. It'd been such a long time since I watched Season 1 that I
Little
couldn't really
spillage.
compare it too much.
I hated season 2.
I didn't think it was that bad, but we'll have to talk about that after this.
Hold on,
because-
wait. I feel like that's a perfect segue into more 2024
Okay, what's
content.
the
Yeah, go
Hit
ahead.
the bell. And let's talk about some actual in-review stuff. 1 hour and 33 minutes in.
Yeah, who cares?
I just
It's
drawing
a 1
attention to it.
month, whatever.
Let's talk about movies first. Okay, so what are movies
Did
you guys
we watch
saw
a
this
lot of
year?
movies?
We really didn't. That's the thing. Here's the thing
But
about
the
2024.
2024 list of movies, probably not.
Hit the bell twice because we said that okay, but real quick. Let's talk about, and one more. I'm going to hit it again because
We
I'm
hung out
saying
with a lot of people in
2024 movies and shows.
Fox
Okay.
and Steve.
I didn't watch a lot of stuff that came out this year. That's the thing. Like, I watched a lot of stuff from other years, and this kind of feeds into what Joy was saying with her books, right? But let's go over movies that actually came out this year. So, first of all,
I mean, last year.
thank you. We got Nosferatu.
Didn't see
Now, real quick, who's interested in Nosferatu? I'm very much interested in
I wanted
Nosferatu.
to watch the original Nosferatu,
Have you ever seen it? Ever?
No.
Like the black and white?
but I wanted to
Because
watch
I
it.
also have it.
I wanted to watch it with the soundtrack of
Oh, yeah.
Radiohead,
Yeah.
which unfortunately they did at the Beverly during
Halloween.
That's interesting.
Halloween, but they replayed it during Christmas.
Oh,
What the
really?
fuck?
And I didn't go back and watch it.
That's interesting.
I'm sad that I didn't, because I think it's a really interesting concept. It's like watching
is.
listening
Yeah,
to Pink
Pink
Floyd's
Floyd
Dark Side
and
of the
watching,
Moon and watching Alice.
Alice, or
And
no,
Alice in Wonderland.
no.
It's
It's
not Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Right.
Thank you.
So it's the same type of concept, but it's Nosferatu with Radiohead.
Right.
So I didn't see that, but I would like to watch. I did. If I'm not mistaken, I watched the trailer for Nosferatu that came out this year.
Yeah. Which
yeah, you guys
I feel
watched it
like
on your
okay.
trailer thingy
Yes.
on NPD.
And I thought it looked pretty good.
Okay, so Robert Eggers
Yep.
is the guy who made Joy, the Witch,
No one cares about the
which you don't like. He also made
No one gives a shit
Midsummer,
about it. Midsummer's good.
which you like.
Hereditary.
He also made
is good.
Hereditary,
like
which I
Midsommar.
really liked.
I like both those.
Which Mochi Squeeze actually kind of like.
The Witch was terrible.
I still dig The Witch for what it is. But dude, did you like The White House or The Lighthouse?
Yeah, the Lighthouse
Oh,
was-
my
Okay,
God.
I'm just saying that Robert Eggers at least has a little something.
No,
if
that's
you
what I'm
dig
saying. The Witch
some
is,
of his movies.
The Witch is his worst movie, in my opinion.
I mean, which I understand
my
why you would say
God.
that,
It's
but I
terrible.
think that like
It's fucking terrible.
understand.
Don't try and justify. Just move on.
Fuck you.
Just try.
I like.
just move on.
I'm okay with The Witch.
The Witch is terrible. Move
I
on.
think that I agree that I think it's the weakest.
all those movies that you
but I'm
named,
just saying that like I feel like I probably would dig Nosferatu. But I haven't seen the original, so I still need to watch it.
So, do you have a list of 2024 movies?
I'm staring at it.
All right, read them off. See if we watch.
All right, here we go. Are you ready for the?
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
is the IMDb advanced title search from 1 to forever. Here we go. We have Nosferatu, obviously. Wicked.
Wicked was okay.
Okay,
Didn't
we're
see
not. Please, Joy. Before you talk about Wicked,
Did
we
you see
need
it?
like a.
Oh, you
we
did.
need like a
We can
20.
see it right
Joy,
now.
look at me. We need 20 seconds of conversation per movie.
Okay.
Yeah. that's
Wicked. What do you got?
Quickly. Wicked. I mean, visually stunning. Songs amazing.
Uh-huh.
Singing great. Didn't cry.
fine. Don't give a shit. Moving on.
Book was better.
I want to actually.
don't care.
I want to give it a shot.
Book was better.
Joy.
Read the book.
Joy, I want to actually sit down
No,
and watch it.
no. He
Read the
hates
book.
musicals. Read
Yeah.
the book.
That's
Exactly.
Read
not true.
the book. Don't
Hit
watch
the bell.
the
She said hates, and so did
Read-
I.
read the book.
So hit the bell twice. Let's go.
Read
Cheers.
the book.
Read the book.
Read the
Don't
book.
watch the
Moving on.
movie. Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on. Number 3, Carry On.
Good.
Which one was that one?
Pretty legit.
It's on Netflix. It has Eggsy on in it.
It has Eggsy.
And has Bateman.
Jason
Jason
Bateman.
Bateman. Carry on.
He's the hacker.
Didn't see it.
We have number 4,
Why
Gladiator
would you
2.
spoil it?
Didn't see it. He's in the fucking trailer.
It's in there, dude. Just relax.
fine.
Yeah, I
Joy,
didn't see
just
it.
because you stopped watching trailers doesn't mean everyone
Oh,
stopped.
yeah.
No, I
watch
stopped watching trailers too, so she can go
Okay.
fuck herself.
Oh,
Whatever.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Gladiator
100% years ago.
Number 4 is Gladiator 2.
Who gives a
Didn't
shit?
watch it.
I'll watch
Who gives
it.
a shit?
I'll
I'll watch
there's
it,
a
but
lot
who
of
gives
hot-
a shit?
But I heard there's a lot of hot guys in it.
Look, man.
From what I heard, it's the exact same movie.
Do you like Gladiator 1?
Yeah, but did it need a sequel? No. Fuck
no,
off.
of course not.
Okay, but I will watch
But would
it.
watch it for free.
I'll watch it
Yes.
for free. Yeah, I won't pay for it.
No, of course.
Okay, number 5. Let's please not discuss this. Mufasa the Lion King.
Didn't watch
Didn't
it.
watch it.
Don't
Who
Okay.
gives a shit?
Don't care.
Don't watch it.
Number 6 might be the best movie of the year, which
What?
I haven't seen, and which we all should watch.
What is it?
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Fuck off. Fuck the Sonic
It's supposed
movies.
to be good.
Fuck the Sonic
good.
movies. I watched the
1 and
first
2
one.
are great.
Well, I'm sorry. I watched parts of the first one, and I don't care.
You gotta watch the whole thing.
Fuck off. Sonic can die. I don't care. He
right.
should be a game. Anyway, moving on.
Fuck
Okay,
you.
move on.
Number 7, Baby Girl.
What the fuck movie is that?
Oh, I heard.
I think I've heard of Baby Girl, but
it's supposed to be like the.
Who's in that?
Nicole Kidman.
Uh,
and
want me to
some
look
other
it up?
people.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like
Right.
the next Saltburn.
I didn't watch
gross.
Saltburn. No, I'm lying to you. I watched Saltburn.
It's got Nicole Kidman, Harris Dickinson, Antonio Banderas.
It's
Sophia
supposed to
Wilde,
be like
Esther
real
McGregor.
controversial, like
Yeah.
sexy wise.
Nah,
I didn't see it, so I can't say. I have no
Okay.
opinion. I didn't even know it existed.
I'll watch
Number
it for
8.
free when it's
Number
Moving on.
8, Juror number 2.
good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Good movie.
I know.
Clint Eastwood directed it.
Well, yeah, he can direct a lot of things, but you know what? He can also talk to a chair with nothing in it.
Okay.
So he can go fuck himself.
Wait, but did you like Gran Turismo?
Gran Turismo or Gran Torino?
Gran Turismo. I'm
It's
drunk.
different.
Gran Torino was.
Different.
I'm sorry, very drunk.
No, I didn't watch Gran Torino. I watched
like
The
that?
Mule,
Okay.
which is the one where he's like he doesn't know he's a drug trafficker or whatever.
All
It
right.
was okay, but let's just move on.
Okay.
I'll watch
right.
that
No,
maybe at some
period.
point.
Okay, wait, real quick. Juror number 2 is
That's Clint Eastwood, right?
yeah. Juror
You
number
just
2
told me it was Clint. I didn't
Clint
realize it was
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
is
That makes me less likely
Interesting.
to watch it.
interesting.
Okay. Okay.
Looking at the chat, Mr. Hawk said, God, well, Miguel just hates everything.
No,
huh?"
that's not true, Mr. Hawks. I like stuff,
Hit the
dude.
bell, dude. I said the H word.
I like
sorry.
stuff.
All right, number 9, Pushpa, The Rule, Part 2. We don't know.
No,
that's
I don't know
probably
what the fuck.
that's
is
probably
that?
some
Just
Bollywood
get out of
shit.
here. Just,
Number 10, A Complete Unknown. Do we know that?
what? No.
No.
All right. Number 11, The 6888.
No.
All right,
know that
moving
one
on.
either.
Number 12, the movie that we should all watch that we haven't seen yet,
Substance.
The Substance.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I
We
haven't
all
seen
need
that
to
and I
watch
wanna
that film.
it.
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
No, I mean, me as a horror fan, absolutely need to watch this,
feel
as
like
well as
it's-
Terrifier 3,
I feel
of
like
course.
it's a horror adjacent.
No, it literally is a horror film.
Horror
All right.
adjacent.
No,
When
okay.
I heard
It's
about it.
supposed to be. Yes.
Okay,
it's
can I
supposed to
please talk for 1 second?
No.
The Substance.
No, because when I was trying to talk about Akatar, you were interrupting me every single
Joy,
time.
tell
about
me,
the
tell me about the
Yeah.
substance.
Y'all talk so
It's a
much.
substance.
Y'all talk so much.
I
and
know
I
you
say
love the
nothing.
substance,
I
Joy.
say nothing. I say one sentence. Everybody's mad at
You
me.
say nothing.
Fuck you. I'm just saying. Look,
I'm just
Terrifier
trolling
3,
you. It's okay.
Substance.
I'm just saying.
It's a
You're right.
joke.
I'm just joking.
It's a joke.
you are
I'm just
right.
joking.
You're right.
I'm just joking.
I shouldn't be mad.
So you should take a joke.
no, I
That
should.
mean you should
And
know
I
how to
can.
take a joke.
I can.
We're
I'm not
just
mad.
fine.
I'm really not mad at you.
Okay.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Let's move on, please.
Or
I'm just saying
just
that
kidding, move on.
The Substance reminds me of a movie called Starry Eyes.
Did
If
you
you've
watch
never
The Substance?
I'm just saying the synopsis for The Substance.
Let's move on. We should all watch
Reminds me
it.
of a movie called Starry Eyes.
What's
Check it
Starry
out.
Eyes?
I don't know.
I'm just
Anyway,
saying, if you like The Substance, watch Starry Eyes.
How
Let's
do you
move on.
know?
Trust me.
Because you haven't seen it.
Moving
You
on.
can't say that.
Moving on.
Hey,
Number
this is like
13.
when he said BC was not.
Yeah,
before Christ.
exactly. Moving on. Moving on.
Watch Starry Eyes. Thank you. Number 13. Enora.
Okay, I heard about it. I didn't watch it, but I do want to watch it.
Yeah, that's, I think.
But it's like another Cinderella, another take on Cinderella.
Oh, okay.
Is
Okay,
what
I
it's
didn't realize
described.
that. Okay.
Is what it's described as. Another take on Cinderella. And Cinderella's been done like 2,000 times. Over and
true.
over.
Yeah, you know, Cinderella.
What else you got? Moving on.
What else?
Number
you got?
14, Red One.
That was pretty good.
That was pretty
Was it?
fun.
I didn't watch
It was fun.
It's a
for
dumbass.
It's
It looks like a
time.
stupid ass fucking movie.
It's the movie that you think it is, and it's a
Yes.
good. Like every Christmas, throw on Red One at least once.
I
You
know
what
it's
mean?
on. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
It'll be
moving on.
fun.
Okay, next.
Okay, number 15, which I know Mochi Squeeze watched, and I watched 30% of, Night Bitch.
Oh, that was
I
good.
was gonna watch that.
That was good, though. That
Was it?
good.
Was it?
That was fucking
Okay,
good.
I'll have to watch
Legit?
that.
Okay,
It
With
seemed
Amy
cool.
Adams, right?
It seemed
okay.
cool.
Oh, Jacob hates it, but that's
No, I
because
didn't
he
think it- I
hates
didn't
shit
hate it.
That's like he hates shit that's about women
Hit-
Yeah, I
problems,
can see that, yeah.
and he hates.
No,
him.
that's 3 bells. I don't fucking
Anyway,
hate
let's move
shit
on.
about women.
Night Bitch, I haven't watched
What's
it.
wrong with you?
I'll
Hit the
definitely
bell
watch
again.
Night Bitch.
That's
I'll
4.
definitely watch Night Bitch.
That's 4.
Good.
That's
and
been
funny.
that's I saw that and I'm like, this looks interesting. It sounds interesting.
He
Okay.
doesn't like things about women and frustration.
That's not true. Please
like
give me another
frustration.
beer. Thank you. We also have Conclave.
Conclave. I don't think I've even heard of that.
All right. We also have Heretic, which I do know of,
You guys
but I
saw
haven't
Churro, he
seen.
said.
Heretic.
And I do
I
want
want
to
to watch that. Yeah.
I do really want to watch.
Has Hugh Grant in it.
It's the Hugh Grant movie about faith, essentially. That one
where he's
seems
got the
really
two
good.
ladies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
that
want
looked
to
good.
watch that.
I haven't seen that.
Which is also a
Is
horror
that is
film.
that streaming on anything?
It is, but
I
you
think
gotta
it
rent
is.
it.
I think it is. I
Oh.
really
It's
want to
not
check it out.
free.
It's not free yet. Okay.
Not for you.
We gotta check that shit
looked
out.
good.
That looks
I
good.
still haven't seen that.
We're just gonna go to number 20. So here we go. Better Man, number 18.
Nope.
Who's Jesus?
I have not even heard of
Love Me.
that. Nope.
Number
haven't
19.
heard of that either. Moving on.
And then
oh, he's
fuck.
drunk.
I'm
He's
sorry.
probably gonna throw up.
I'm just burping. Ooh, fuck.
Ooh, here
Number
we go.
20. It
Okay.
ends with us, which I think is a book from that chick you don't like.
Yeah, I've never watched
I've
it.
never-
I won't
no.
watch it because
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay. I'm going to detail the next 4. No comments. Here we go.
Okay.
The Order, 21. Moana 2,
Nope.
22.
Nope.
Craven the Hunter. That's a Spider-Man villain, which is a 35 meta score. Ugh. And then number 24, The Brutalist. Yeah.
I saw that on a list. I haven't watched that though.
supposedly
Yeah.
it's supposed to be good.
Yeah, that's what I
I
heard.
don't
Oh, but
that.
let me shout out a couple others really fast. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim, which is the
No one
a-
cares.
no, it's
I would
the
watch
horse.
it.
What are the horse people in Lord of the Rings? You know what I'm saying? It's Carl Urban's character. Anyway, it's like
moving
anime
on.
about that. But Deadpool Wolverine 28,
I didn't see
which
that.
was
I
pretty
heard
legit.
it was really good.
It's pretty legit.
I heard it was fun.
And then 29, Wallace and Gromit, which made kind of some buzz this year. a
Yeah,
little bit.
but
So do
they
you
won
have-
an award, but Wallace and Gromit is always good because it's stop motion.
I
No,
mean,
true.
of course, yeah.
True.
And then we got the Fall Guy at number 30.
I didn't
That's
watch
the
that.
last one. I do. I want to check it out. It just didn't
Emily
hit
Blunt's
for
in
some
it.
reason.
I like Emily Blunt.
Yeah, man,
Like,
and
it's
then-
been on there. Like when I randomly want
Yeah.
to watch a movie, it's there. But I'm like, do I
Uh-huh.
care? Not really. So maybe I'll watch it at some point.
Yeah, man. It's
So I
what's his
recently
name?
watched. What was it? A Quiet Place Day One.
okay.
Okay.
Did you like that?
Did that come out in
Was it good?
2024?
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the bell.
So
Ooh.
Ooh.
can I have a towel, please?
Here you go, buddy.
I didn't hate it.
Okay. Hit a
Right.
bell. Hit the bell again.
So like I feel like for a movie that's supposed to take place on the first day of this thing that's happening, right?
Yeah.
I think
The
it
Raiders of Rohan.
I think it works
That was
pretty
it.
well, right? Was that a belt?
No.
no,
okay.
you're good.
So
You're good,
no,
buddy.
no. Like I thought it was okay.
Let me get another rag really quick.
I liked the character. I liked the fact that there was a cat throughout the entire movie, even though I feel like in reality the cat probably would not have lived the entire time, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know, man. Cats are like
No, they are, but I don't think it would have because it
Cats
makes too
are
much
like-
sound.
Rest in peace, Lilu.
Like the cat in the movie created so much of the drama in the movie that it would have gotten eaten or destroyed or crushed.
Okay.
In my opinion, right? So, like, did I hate the movie? No. Was it great? No. Was it necessary?
A bell. That's a bell. You said the H word.
Was it necessary? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Because I don't think it adds. It doesn't necessarily add anything. But was the story of Lupita Nyong'o's character kind of being like an author and like, going through some shit?
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Was it fun to watch? Yes. But was it necessary for the universe? No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Let's look at shows.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got Star Wars Underworld.
I feel like we should only
Underworld.
talk about. We should.
I haven't ever heard of it.
What was that on?
It's a live action series that takes place between the events of Star Wars Avengers of the Sith and New Hope. Never heard of it.
On what?
That's the #1 series listed on this dumbass list.
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense.
Let's not fuck the list. Let's talk about 2 shows in 2024.
Well, here's the #2, and it's going to be one of the shows you want to talk about.
Because I was gonna say.
What is it?
The Penguin,
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a great fucking show.
100%.
That was a great fucking
I was
show.
gonna say we should talk about
Very
the
good.
Penguin
Yeah.
and Fallout.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, my God. Fallout
Because
was
So,
the
so
Penguin
good.
and Fallout were the shows of 2024.
Fallout.
100%. Hit the bell.
Fallout was so
And
good, in my
fucking-
opinion.
Arcane season 2.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
So
watch
good,
that.
too. It's also
watch
very
that.
I
good.
still haven't watched season 1.
We also have Disclaimer,
That's what my
Tracker,
nails are.
#5, Creature Commandos, which I watched the first episode of.
Still haven't seen
I watched the first episode of while Joy was on her phone looking at TikTok.
No,
and I'll tell
I
you
was
what.
posting videos of CES. so
Sure,
fuck
whatever.
You.
But whatever, it's a good show.
Of what?
Creature Commandos.
Creature
It's a very good show. Very good show.
It's
Continue.
Like,
Go
it's
ahead.
like that John Cena show that's in the DC universe.
Oh, that's so good.
It's so good.
Ooh, what's his
Peacemaker.
name?
Peacemaker.
Thank you so
it's
much. Yeah,
it's-
so
that's
good.
such a good
So
fucking show,
fucking
dude.
good.
I love that show.
But I mean, it's
hilarious.
all like
Penguin
Creature
was
Commandos is
so
also
good.
James Gunn. It's the
Okay,
same guy.
yeah.
And James Gunn is heading the entire like new
Yeah.
initiative for the
Yeah.
DC.
Penguin was so
and
good.
I'm so
and-
excited for that
I
new Superman.
really enjoyed that.
But they said it's a limited series.
yes, it is.
So
It's
that's
done
it.
after that. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So, and you know what? I think it said what it needed to. I really
No,
did.
I agree.
I really did like the environment or the world that it built.
And I love
Built
that.
on, I should say, because it built onto a world that already existed.
And Colin Farrell won his own award for it.
And I don't blame
Goddamn,
him for
what a
not
show.
wanting to do it again because
And guess
No.
what?
what?
He won the award, and you know who he thanked? Craft service.
He did. He was
thanked
like,
Jeff
"Thank you
Simpson.
so much for the food."
He's like, he called out a certain person. He's like, thank you so much.
So-
It was so cold. But every day you were there holding coconut water for me.
It's,
blah blah.
it's
true.
very interesting when you think about how the show ends, where he essentially replaces his mother with the girlfriend character.
Yes.
Kinda.
And it's kind of no, he definitely did,
He
dude.
does.
It's fucking twisted.
No, I'm just saying that the Penguin is an asshole as a
He
character,
is.
He is.
But
and he's a
But-
villain. I mean, what do you want?
but he's doing what he needs to do to survive.
Yeah.
And
Of course.
at the end of the day, he's got some weird relationship with his mother.
Yeah.
Which he ends up just putting on to his
Okay.
girlfriend.
That's true, but like if
kinda
you
weird.
if you watch the show Gotham, you understand also that the Penguin always has a weird relationship with his mother. And I'm
Yeah,
sure
but it's
that
a
comes
different
from the
show.
comics.
I'm sure.
No, I'm just saying it. I'm sure it
All
all
I'm
comes from
saying
the
is
comics.
it's fucking weird, dude.
No, of
It's
course
weird.
it's weird.
weird.
I'm not saying it's not weird. I'm just saying
It
that
sounds like
like
you're okay with it, and we should move on.
But
Anyway.
I think
hate
that
you.
like the
Hit the
because I
bell.
watched Gotham and I watched the Penguin.
cheers,
Okay.
bud.
And I think Penguin does a better job of
It's so
explaining
good.
and kind of making it like for the regular public to be like, okay, I get it. Why you have a
Yeah.
mother
Yeah.
problem, right? Like, and that's
for
what
sure.
society is like. Like, okay, I kind of get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I get that. Yeah.
No, 100%.
That was a I really enjoyed
It's just
that
a really good show.
I watched that as it was coming out. The other show from 2024 that I'll talk about
Hit the
is,
bell.
What's it called?
Max in the Midnight.
Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Oh, dude, we still haven't fucking started
in
that
my
up
opinion,
yet.
like,
don't spoil it.
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to spoil anything.
No, of course not.
If you want a show that reminds you of like an 8, it's kind of like when you watch Super 8,
Cool.
right?
Yeah, which
Right?
is
Where
what I
it gives
want
you kind
from
of like
that show.
old school
Yeah.
vibes.
I mean, Goonies.
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
It's essentially Goonies, but
Star
it's
Wars
Goonies in the
Goonies.
Star Wars
Right.
universe. Orlando Bloom is great. There's a lot of really cool characters.
Cool.
Like, it's definitely worth it. In my opinion,
We still
I
have
really
to watch
enjoyed
it,
the
Joey.
shit out of that show.
Yeah.
I'm still watching it. It's not over yet.
No, I know, but
but
you know,
it's
Joy
really,
and I
really, really
just
good.
don't watch shows unless they're over.
I like to
That's just
binge
how we
it.
do it, dude.
No, and I get that, but anyway, moving on. That's the only other show that I
100%.
think that came out in 2024 that I
Okay.
can think of.
What about the 3-body problem?
Oh, that was good too.
Okay.
I enjoyed that.
Can't
that good?
watch it because I know
You
it.
don't know if it's going to end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about the
but definitely good. I
What about
really
the
enjoyed
Tomb
it.
Raider show that came out
Didn't watch it.
this year?
No, I didn't watch
This
it.
Didn't watch
past year.
No, didn't
I
watch
heard it wasn't good.
Twin Raider?
Tomb Raider.
See, Arturo,
Laura
bartender
Croft.
said Orlando
On what?
Bloom. I didn't know he was in that.
Wait,
If it's a joke again, I don't know.
He said
Sorry.
What about Shogun?
I didn't see Shogun. I still need to watch
You
it.
need to
It's
watch
good,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shogun's really
it's
good. I think
I've heard a lot of good things
show.
about Shogun. I really enjoyed the fact that when I heard the creators talk about the fact that it was written in English, translated into Japanese,
Yeah.
and then retranslated into English based off of the Japanese script, that they really cared, considering they're not Japanese,
Yeah.
that they cared enough to like try and make it authentic as possible. So
True.
I definitely want to watch that at some point.
Also, Delicious in Dungeon.
That's not what we were talking about. Moving on.
Delicious in Dungeon is showing up in this list. I mean, it came out this year, and it was probably one of my favorite animes to ever come out. Period. And I still have yet to make Mochi Squeeze watch
You
it.
mean came out this year? That's your favorite.
Last year, you mean?
No, it's
last
it's
year.
the manga's been out for a while, but I'm just saying that, like, you need to watch that
Ewan
show.
McGregor.
It's very
What the fuck are you
good.
talking about?
Let's see what else. Skeleton Crew, Fallout, Mr. and Mr. Smith.
I
We
didn't
didn't
watch
finish
that.
it though. We
Pretty legit.
watched it.
Was it
We
good?
watched half of the season.
It was good. It was good, and I do want to finish it. It's just, I feel like it's like such a different vibe for Mia Erskine. Is that what her name is?
Yeah.
And Orlando.
No, I think that she does a really good
what's his
job in that
name?
show. That's your
Donald
boy.
Glover.
Donald
Yeah.
Glover, yeah.
Yeah.
That it's like
I
Dude,
did not
Joy.
mean Ewan McGregor. I meant Jude Law.
Oh yes.
bad.
Yes,
Jude
yes.
Law.
Jude Law.
but
Ooh, I had a guy on my mind,
okay.
but I forgot.
Anyways,
But yeah,
Hysteria. What about Hysteria?
that was a show.
that was a good.
That was pretty
On
good.
You
what?
should watch that.
It was
It's,
about the satanic
No, on what?
panic.
Satanic-
On
Peacock.
Peacock.
Okay,
Pretty
I don't
good.
have Peacock, but Satanic Panic in general. Okay.
In
Well,
general, yeah.
No,
Sorta.
it's like it's not real.
Did you
but-
watch the documentary about Lisa Frank?
We
Yeah.
did.
Which
yeah.
is really interesting.
Okay.
We did,
I
which is
watched
cool.
half of it, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
you should
But I
finish
did the Girls Gone Wild.
What about
I
the
haven't seen that one
Acolyte? Let's talk about
I didn't
the
watch the
Acolyte.
Acolyte yet.
Okay,
Joy?
look. I love the Acolyte, but I'm gonna say I love it for reasons. Okay, when I say this, okay, I'm a Star Wars fan because of nostalgia and memory. So if you're gonna so you should take this with a grain of salt, because like I'm not the Star Wars fan that follows every single thing and follows the canon and follows like what's supposed to be and like all this shit that everybody like. I love Star Wars for a certain reason. And Star Wars The Acolyte, I love because it did have a different story to it, and also I mean, I thought the guy was hot.
In the
So,
arc light?
period.
Okay, I didn't
There
watch
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
So,
There was also the show Chaos, which is pretty legit,
I didn't see
and
that.
got instantly canceled, which is sad.
But
There
I
was
can't say
also-
it was pretty legit. We only watched like 3 episodes.
You didn't
No, I'm
finish
just
it.
saying that like it was interesting, like
So you can't
Greek
say that it was
mythology.
legit. Okay.
But it was.
There was
they
also-
talked
Was
about
that
Greek
Netflix or-
mythology. Yeah, it was on Netflix.
It just seemed like a good show,
Netflix
and there was
canceled
also
everything.
Agatha All Along,
I
which
didn't see
everyone
that.
liked,
I didn't
Everyone
see it.
liked
I heard
that.
that's what
Watch
everyone
it.
liked it
Didn't
too.
watch
and then also X-Men '97,
Didn't watch that.
which also seemed legit.
Is there anything
Let's
else on
move
that
on
list?
to other things. Let's
Okay.
talk about video games really quick. I'm not gonna harp too much on this. I just want to like list stuff. So here we go. We got Silent Hill 2 remake,
Didn't
which
play
was
it,
huge,
But yeah, it was huge.
huge this year. Dragon Age Veilguard, which was huge. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which was pushed to PS Plus for free, and was not a big hit, not so much. We had Black Myth Wukong, which was the game that I played at CES. Remember when I was like that monkey
he said
guy?
that he didn't want to play it because some sort of weird
Yeah.
drama was happening.
There's
but
a
he
lot
had
of
to play it
Chinese
'cause
drama.
There was
Yeah.
like because that was the only game playing on that console.
There was Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree, which is a DLC that was like probably close
Wait,
to my
did you
game
play
of the
that?
year. Oh fuck yeah, I did. Excellent game. But DLC, and people want to, discredit it because it's a downloadable content for a known existing game. We have Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which is very possibly my game of the year.
He
which
does
is
like that game.
very
He plays it
fucking
all the time.
incredible
I have
video
to
game.
pee, so go
Okay.
ahead.
Keep going. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which was very good.
But
Star Wars.
I don't like playing Call of Duty.
It's true, but that game was on.
Community's terrible.
He said it's a bro game.
It was on. It was on Game Pass, so I played it and was really good.
100% a pro game.
Star Wars Outlaws, which had a lot of problems, but
you
seemed
play it?
interesting. No, I did. I never
Oh, yeah,
tried
you
it.
haven't played it.
Astrobot, which was the game of the year for the Game Awards, which I need to play on my PlayStation 5. Senua Saga Hellblade 2, which is incredible, but I did not finish it. But it's an Xbox game.
Is
Held
that
Di-
on Game Pass?
It is,
It
yes.
is on Game Pass.
But dude, it's incredible. Helldivers 2, which to me is one of the best games of the year for absolutely. So good. It's Starship Troopers packaged in a $40 price point, which is incredible. I don't care about multiverses, but Stellar Blade was for all the horny gamers out there. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, which I played in this space pod thing at CES, so that was incredible. It's kind of like Gears of War, but it's like Warhammer 40,000. A lot of fighting games came out this year. Tekken 8, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which was incredible.
He said it was great.
So good. Still Wakes the Deep, which is one of the best horror games of the year, where like a monster is like following you through this like oil platform that's trying to kill you, and you have to like, pay attention to
what would you
it.
say is your
It's really scary.
2024 game of the year?
So I kind of want to save this for our like, Neon Gaming Dimension thing, of course, but like.
Also, I said 2024, so now that's 2 bells.
That's true. But like I'll put it between 3 games. Number 1, we got Marvel Rivals, which is just an incredible video game. I'm just having fun. It's free. Everyone's playing it. It's excellent. We also have
Free?
Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah, it's totally free.
Everyone's
Everyone's playing it.
Everyone.
But it's
Everyone.
free. I know you're
Miguel,
not. But
Miguel
you
isn't
don't
playing it.
play
When I
video
say
games.
everyone, I mean
you don't
playing it.
play
When I
video
say
games.
everyone, I mean like, you know, the gamers.
Yeah.
But then I also have.
I consider myself a gamer, but I guess I'm not.
So
I'm not a
I'll
real
say,
gamer.
what are my top 3 video games of the year? It's gonna
You
be.
consider yourself a gamer.
I would.
Okay.
It's gonna be Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree. It's gonna be Marvel Rivals, or it's going to be Indiana Jones. Those
Okay.
are my 3 top games of the year.
Okay.
Honestly. But you know, there's a lot of really good games, man. Don't forget Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which I never played. Dragon's Dogma 2, which I love. Great game. And don't forget Visions of Mana, man. And there's so many other great games out there. Alan Wake 2. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Polly
Banishers
Pocket
goes to
like
the
Jude Law and Gattaca.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
That was a good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, don't forget Stalker 2. That showed up. Concord, a game that was out for 10 days and then was canceled. Don't forget about that game. Let's move on. Let's look at some of the weirdest stories and memes of the year. We got let's see. We're almost done, guys. Let's see. I don't care about this one.
I feel like we should do honorable mentions that we discovered this year.
Okay.
We can. I'm gonna look at weird memes. Okay, for sure. Chaperone, big this year, right?
Yeah, we discovered her this year. Sure.
Not for me. I know who she is, but I don't really know her music.
Hey, let me
Have
me
you
pull
tried
up.
listening to her music?
No.
I feel like it's not something you would be into.
Probably not.
I don't think
No, for sure.
Miguel is a very niche in what he likes to listen to. So I don't think this is a thing he would
I know
be
who
into.
Chaperone is, but no.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give the CNN like awards. Best Midwesterner, Chaperone.
Yeah, because she's from the Midwest.
Best Thruple, Challengers.
I didn't see that, but yeah, that's a thing.
Okay,
I don't even
look,
think that's streaming anywhere, to be honest with you.
it is on Prime.
Oh. Oh, is it? Okay, then I'll have to watch that.
There you go.
I just feel like yes, and I will watch that, but
Everyone just cares because there's a threesome. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I know about the movie.
All right,
Other than
best
tennis.
silliest Sabrina Carpenter lyric. That's that me espresso.
That's just move on. It's fine. No one cares.
skip.
Best epic film, Jenny Nicholson 4-hour opus on Disney's Star Wars Hotel.
What? Just move on.
Hottest ticket on Broadway, Cole Escola's Oh Mary.
No, fuck
2024.
CNN. Get out of here. Like, okay, look.
All right, best pop manifesto, Brat Summer.
Best discovery in 2024 for us is the stamp.
Yeah, the silver stamp for me.
The silver stamp is
100%.
the best discovery that we did.
All
We
right.
went out, we had a good time, and then now Miguel is regular.
I am a regular. I know all the bartenders.
That's
yeah.
true.
So,
They know me by name, which is great.
You know what,
They're very
man?
nice to me, and they take care of me.
and I love that. Okay, I'm terrible with making connections.
I gotta pee.
Love
Okay.
or anything, but I'm glad I could make that connection. I connected you with your bar.
You connected me with my bar. Yes, I've
I
never had a bar in
connected
town.
Miguel with his bar in town.
Miguel goes to the stamp at least once a week at this
Yes,
point.
and he knows everyone there, and I'm
do.
so happy I could do that. I am still looking for a bar close to me that I could
It's-
call my home.
It's not even close to me, to be honest.
And
It's close to work,
It's
but
closer to you
it's
than to
no.
me.
We're in the middle of. If you were to look at it, we're in between it. But you would have to actually want to go out of your way to go to it.
Are you sure? I feel like it's
Yes.
easier for
No,
you to get
it's-
there than
it's-
I am.
Well, from work, yes. It's easier for me to get there from work than you, but if I'm coming from home, it's the same distance between you and me.
Yeah, see? But then, like, most of the time I'm like, I fucking work. Which is terrible.
I'm just saying, you could.
And
You
also,
could,
what happens?
if
Are
you
you going
want
to do
to.
dry January?
No,
See?
I'm not doing dry January. Because at this point, like, why just, if you're going to do dry anything, why not just do the entire year dry?
But respect.
No, no, and I get it. I understand why people do.
You. I think that, like...
I understand why people do dry January. My thing is if you want to completely stop drinking, completely stop drinking. Why stop drinking for 1 month?
No, this is my thing, so...
That's what I don't understand.
Okay. I'm going to say...
You want to drink less, drink less.
I told you 2024 was my year of getting ahead and being healthy, right?
Yeah.
Which I did, but it only helped me because for about 2.5 months I was clean.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do shit.
Yep.
I was really good. I was really disciplined. And after that, after I reached my mid goal, I could let myself do things.
Okay.
You know, like drinking. And I know it's a lifestyle change, but it did change it for me. Like, it like really made me think that, like, because for me, and this is not going to be for everyone, okay, for me drinking was a crutch. I felt like, because I'm an introvert fully, I'm shy on a normal basis. The only reason why I'm talking to you on this podcast is because I'm drinking. That's why I'm not on NPD, and that's why I'm not on any other podcast, because this is a drinking podcast.
Yep.
Because normally I'm an introvert. And like I said,
I'm too drunk.
1,000 times before,
I'm way too drunk.
you
right
know
now.
I trust you if I could be with you.
Yeah, and you're not drunk.
Sober.
100%.
100%.
I get that.
So it's not that I'm an alcoholic. It's just that, like...
When you see me, I'm drinking. Because I don't know you.
Yes.
100%.
And
I get that.
that's why it's either I'm drinking and I'm not seeing anyone, or like I'm not drinking and I'm not seeing anyone except for people I care about.
This is why sometimes I feel like on MPD I come off as combative.
No, you don't come off as combative.
I think I do.
I think I come off as combative.
But, and that's when I'm sober, right? Like, so like, it just is what it is. Like, that's just how I am when I'm sober. When I drink, I'm a little bit more like relaxed or whatever. But like, my opinions are, I'm always very, if I go out of my way to even say anything, that means it's because either I care about something or I actually have an opinion on it. Most of the time, if I'm quiet, it's just because I don't have an opinion. I don't care. I either don't care or I don't know enough to even have an opinion.
Yeah.
So,
Guys, we've now transitioned into the portion of the show that's called the 25 cent advice.
there ain't no 25-cent advice. We're talking here.
No, that's 25 cent
So let's do
advice.
25 cent advice,
Okay, that's
and
fine.
then we can talk.
That's
We
fine.
need
Look.
to stop this.
My
Give
25
Jacob
cent
water.
advice-
It needs to stop.
Give Jacob
My
water.
25 cent advice is that you just need
I
to...
want to eat I want to eat the Hawaiian food.
No, we gotta do our thing though
Yeah,
first.
we got to do our
No,
thing.
we're gonna do that after.
No, we're gonna do it right after we do 25 cent
That's
advice.
what I mean. As soon as we're done.
Yeah, okay. So my 25 cent
I'm
advice
shaking.
is that, like, read more books. I know
Yeah,
you
sure.
hate it.
Don't
I
that.
know it might take you a long time, but even if you start one book at the beginning of the year and it takes you all year to finish that one book, just do it, because
I like that boulder. I like that boulder.
it is just fun. You don't have to read like an intellectual book. There are books out there that just is regular, like you're talking to your friends, and just do it.
I was going to say read. I will back that up, even though I don't read as much, obviously, as you do, but read what you want
Yes.
and what makes you
Absolutely.
entertains you, and like books are like a not a time machine, but like it's almost like an airplane for your imagination,
Yeah.
right? They can take you to different places,
Yes.
get you out of where you're
Yeah,
at.
I mean, I don't like
100%.
smut, but if you love fantasy smut, do it.
read that smut.
Read
Read
it.
it.
If you like seeing, like, you know,
In your head.
people fucking
You're stupid.
bats, just do it.
Yeah, maybe you want some bat sex in your life.
Yeah.
Of course, he looks like a human. He just has bat wings. But
Yeah, he's just a human. Like, the body's a human. It's just he has bat wings.
it's like when you fuck a mermaid.
I'm not sure if I would be into fucking him. But I'm not into fucking bats, so it's weird.
What?
So I guess it's all good.
Okay, Jacob, do you have 25 cents?
25 cent advice.
My 25 cent advice is, you know, It's New Year. Do what you said you were going to do last year, man.
If
Do
you
it
did
this
do
year.
Yes.
Do it.
Okay.
All I'll say is, if you can, and if you want to travel more, or just set a goal and do what makes you happy. Don't care about what anyone else thinks or says. Or don't keep up with the Joneses because no one gives a shit about that.
Yeah, no one keeps up with that.
Do what you need to do.
Studio Fairy, we're gonna do the thingy. Where are you?
Okay, before we get into this,
Well,
we have
that's
to
the
do
show.
our coup de grace shot.
Yeah, pour it.
Okay, but are you gonna
So
pour
let's
it?
just
Pour
pour
it.
our drinks into the shot.
Half ones.
I just can't. I'm just too drunk. Man.
Okay, then just give me your shot
sorry.
glasses. You just pour whatever
sorry,
you're
guys.
drinking.
Oh, he said hit that pipe, order that steak, buy the flight. Take that. Yes.
I take the nap
Yeah.
all the time.
I pour a
I'm
shot
a
in
koala,
here.
so
100%. Just take a drink. We're not taking a drink.
I'm gonna take a drink. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ready?
I'm not listening to you. You only.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Coup de
everyone.
grace.
Coup de grace
Yep.
means live, laugh, love, and drink. Which we're gonna take.
Where's the other
Okay,
one?
this is for Polly Pocket. Okay.
We just want to say Happy New Year.
Oh, these pens are new, so take the little ball
This is
off.
it.
I
This
did.
is the little bit.
Oh, yeah, on the...
So I'm gonna just
On the
say
nib.
I'm gonna hit this
On the nib.
particular sound effect.
Did you eat?
No.
Okay.
And that's, I mean, guys, we have to have an end to the
Okay.
episode.
So, I mean, we love you. Thanks for listening. We got really drunk. I got really mad at Jacob at one point, which is like what happens.
Normal.
And, you know? So we did it. And thank you for listening. And we'll see you again next month.
Good.
Goodbye.
See you next time.
All right.
Bye.
So now